shouldn't claim the soldier because then they wouldn't kill you if you
Trust Hannah.
Well, yeah,
I need to do
first.
something with this
No,
game
right.
before I can load it up without it crashing.
Yeah.
I need to, there's a fix in the mod comment section where it's like it crashes if you load a game past 1448. What you do is you oh crap, I messed up. You load up, you boot up vanilla without mods, and then you boot it up with the mods. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and it should correct the issue.
Wait, we're missing so many people still, right?
A little bit more. There we go. So turn off the mods.
I think some people should start giving info because
And then load it up.
you guys have it.
And then close it and then load it back up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I'm also gonna
Hannah
make this
knows
bigger.
why we aren't sharing yet.
Not really. I think it's time to share.
Yeah, I also think so.
I don't
Okay.
think so. Only one person has died.
I'm
Wait, no,
scared.
there's not
I
a
think
lot
it's
of
Ray and
townsfolk,
Abe.
'cause we
I
have
say
to, yeah.
Oh,
We have to start
that's so weird,
executing pretty
Hannah.
much.
Yeah, let's execute someone!
That doesn't make any sense.
Wait, yeah,
Only
I'm actually
one person
surprised.
has died.
You're right. We
Excuse
have to
me,
take the
I'm
risk.
burping like crazy.
It does make sense. Hold on. Ryan, who did you save the first night?
I saved Abe.
Hannah, you were in the wrong seat.
I see.
Okay.
Right.
We'll load up into this
Any nominations?
and then close it. And then reload the mods and see if that works. If not, I'll just start over. Screw it.
That's sus, Yvonne. You
No,
were
it's
hoping
not.
it wasn't me, huh?
No. It makes it. I think
Make
that
this
clears
bigger.
you, doesn't it? Because if Ryan saved you the
Just
first
make
night
it bigger.
and no one died the first night, then
That doesn't.
Ah, I messed up.
I want
what I'm
Ray
saying
and
fucking clears
Abe
me.
Stop.
on 3
Load
to
it.
say one person that they're suspicious
Relaunch it,
of,
not load
okay?
it. But
I like
I'm gonna
that.
say 3,
Deal.
2, 1, go, and you each have to say one name, okay? 3.
I have Counter-Strike 2
1,
now.
go.
Foolish.
Hey, you
Downloaded.
said that so fucking late.
Why did you wait? Okay.
Fantasia is a great mod, by the way. I really recommend any EU4 gamers to check it out. I might even
So late for me.
That's interesting.
add tags and hashtags to
10 seconds for nominations or
my stream real quick.
Wait, why don't we clear someone with a virgin?
I don't think anyone has claimed virgin.
Okay, Ray, you've been nominated by Foolish. Your defense, please.
Europa Universalis.
So I guess I just have to share my free
EU4.
Oh, perfect.
But I think I'm going to get murdered.
Paradox Interactive.
But it is an important role. I told Hannah and Abe already. You guys think I should tell? Also, Hannah, I told you my role and you're sus of me.
I'm sus because when I was in there, everything got really weird, and then Abe said that he was a really important role, and then I said, "Who did you check?" And he goes, "I've checked half the lobby," and then you were like, "Well, you cleared." You said I cleared people, and then I said, "Wait, that was you."
You can give that information like if you get killed.
No. How about you already have the
I'm
information
sorry.
you have
Kill
to
the
you
tabs.
now, and then you can still say.
How about we kill you, foolish?
Well,
Well, that was uncalled for.
Listen, we're going to be voting on Ray
No.
unless you have any kind of defense. Alright, well, I'm the empath. I've been clearing Hannah and Abe. Unless I'm drunk or poisoned, that is what it is. You killed me. I think, we could kill Abe or Hannah and then I could clear the person next to them. But
Wait, if I died, it wouldn't matter at all.
Genius.
wait, it does matter. Your life is important to this society.
No, 'cause I can still give all my information.
Did you
Ray. We are voting on
What?
Ray, alright? 5 seconds till I send the vote.
But you.
Oh, wait.
Europa Universalis 4. Hell
It's
yeah.
going. The vote is going. Please.
No!
We could
Don't
just
vote.
Oh
Go
my
there.
god, no
Everything's
way!
gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
What
Wait,
is wrong
that's
with
so
you guys?
bad.
Hannah, what are you doing?
No way.
I think we get
Yes,
her, then we get
yes.
Abe,
Okay,
and then we
wait,
got
nominations. I want the demon to win now. Fuck y'all.
Well, I'm confused.
I know. Why would you guys? Wait. What? Okay, that's actually crazy.
Wait, you guys killed the
Save
Emperor.
that.
Wait, I don't
Go to
understand.
customization.
Pokey,
Slow
explain
mode.
yourself.
I think I
Yvonne,
misclicked.
explain yourself. What? You misclicked. Can we
5
revote?
seconds.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, get a revote.
unfortunately, there are
Revote,
no
revote.
revotes. Any nominations or
we
else
can
Ray
save
will be
her.
executed.
Alright.
By
Wow.
killing Foolish instead.
Oh no.
Okay, you have
I'm
5
kinda
seconds to
down.
nominate.
Why?
Four.
Do you want?
I'd like to nominate.
There we go. Now it'll load.
Okay, why do you want to nominate?
So this is the old game that I was playing
Where did it
the
go?
other day.
Be fun.
Wait, but what about?
Should load now
Alright,
Your
Foolish.
whole
instead of
thing.
crashing.
No.
What
What
the
the hell is your whole thing?
You're not- what do you mean my
Hmm.
whole thing? You didn't believe me anyways.
What? Oh no, not you.
Fuck.
You're
Oh, they're voting again. All right.
Oh, you've been marked for
Foolish.
execution.
It
Oh.
doesn't mean she's executed, but if she doesn't, if
Gondor.
someone gets her, she will be executed.
Oh, do I get to vote?
Wait, yeah.
I'm losing money.
Reason
Damn.
not to kill us all.
Because I have a shitload of
Everyone
loans.
Foolish, unless you have anything else to
Wait,
say.
Foolish didn't
Okay.
say
I have 83 ducats.
I will just say my.
All right. Yeah. Works.
I am the Undertaker.
useless.
Liar.
These guys are gonna get that
How's
soon.
that useless?
Well,
Yep.
because we have no way of proving that.
They have a bunch of cloves. They have 2 cloves and 2 nutmeg provinces. That's pretty solid.
And those two are.
And they're about to have a +3 goods produced and
Dude, you
Tiwi.
literally told me you were washerwoman.
No, I didn't. That was Pokey. That
Oh yeah,
was
and then we have the
I said
we can
something.
raid coasts, right?
Because you said you know someone else's role. Anyways,
Anyways,
doesn't matter, doesn't
Okay,
Guys,
we're
let's
gonna
go.
vote on Foolish. In 5 seconds, I'm setting the vote. Please let.
Should go after Gondor too. Make some money
I think we should
off
try to
these
let-
provinces over here.
I don't
Because
think
I'm
it makes
actually
sense to
useful.
execute.
I should also get over here too, as soon as possible,
The vote is going.
Okay.
so I can raid these coasts.
Yeah,
Get over here so I can raid these coasts.
You know what I mean?
Ah, great.
Yeah, just go all over the place,
I'm gonna die.
as is
That does sound pretty convincing.
appropriate.
But
No.
It's a tie.
I
All right.
please.
Any other
Ottomans
nominations?
are
Five
huge.
seconds to
Play
nominate. 4,
Ottomans
We
are
need to talk.
2, 1.
busted.
you actually,
You got 49 development in their capital. All right.
that is kind of true. Ow.
Paris is 47. Okay. About 47 in London.
I'm most sus of
And England is taking over Netherlands land.
foolish.
That's not kosher. That's not halal.
I'm gonna ask.
Oh God.
I'm gonna
Do not infringe upon the Dutch land rights, England. That's so messed up.
confirm. But she said I'm an outsider, so I feel like she knows.
Nouvelle France is really freaking huge.
Abe's being weird. Fortune teller.
Like a. Yeah, this is.
Wait,
Oh, that's a state. It's a
no.
different state.
Ryan
This-
saved
yeah, it's a
Abe,
different
so
state,
Abe is
yeah.
clear.
New Argyle. I need to colonize over here so I can raid these coasts too.
Was imp and ended
Yeah.
his own life in order to save Abe, in order to clear him, and then Abe wins, but I don't think that's the case. So I think Abe is clear.
This is my
Like this.
That's my post
He
raiding
seems very washable.
fleet. My trade fleet.
Foolish.
No, that's a trade fleet, not my main trade fleet.
Tina seems like a soldier.
This is my my explorer.
So for me right now,
Amadas is pretty big.
uh-oh, it seems like
Persia's a
the
thing.
issue is if
We're about
Foolish and
we're about to start going into China too. That's pretty solid.
be sus of Foolish. That doesn't make sense.
Guess we can invade Wu, and I think Shoni might be undefended with Japan if we get strong enough.
Leslie,
Although it's not likely because they have a defensive war modifier. Yeah, that's right.
Imp and he.
And Overlord attitude.
Okay.
Right, we got Luwu too. I'm gonna improve relations with Luwu.
But
I need to improve relations with these guys more. I shouldn't have converted them. I shouldn't have enforced religion on them. These guys have 2 people supporting their independence. That's really disgusting. I don't like that at all. They've gotten like the majority of their, like the southern bits of their trade node, and you know they're colonizing a province in this trade node.
the imp isn't perfectly bluff as. Okay.
I need to attack one of these guys. I kind of have to, so I can. They don't have an ally. We have more troops on average. I think we have more troops than they have in total. They have 105. We have not that much. We have like half this much in our. Oof. Bad.
Good, how are you? Oh, I actually just answered that.
I'm just gonna conquer this stuff.
I
Antony?
think it's
All right.
Raygon, or
The
what if it's Foolish and Tina? Those are my pairs in my mind right now.
I could upgrade
Foolish,
this once I get my.
Ryan Abe.
Yeah, I could upgrade that once my income is a bit better.
Abe's reaction to dying is pretty legit. Abe's saving Ray is interesting.
Could colonize like there. Could colonize like there.
Just be Tina.
There. Colonizing that still. That's got exotic fur. Nice. Good trade. Trade good. No, I like it.
Let's see who dies. That'll be telling.
So yeah, what I'm doing now is colonizing
Has to be dead.
coastal raiding provinces. So I can more effectively,
Dude, I want a Caesar salad so bad.
you know, make a lot of money and reduce my loans fast, easy, you know? I'm unsure whether I want to go with Valyrian unification or Westerosi.
I did say that if I died, it wouldn't matter at all, so that's okay.
No, it matters.
Yeah, I've got 1,
Minutes to discuss.
2,
No, it really is okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
I mean, if you die, usually that means
4, 5 provinces that I need to do for Westeros. And I might lose my colonist and
Sorry, Fence can't hop over this. Hello.
settler increase, which I don't want at all. That's a very bad thing.
Hello?
Hey, when
I also think this is very important. Fire damage received, and because that goes well with land fire damage, so you know. Might just turn that off entirely.
True to you. Do you know it?
No, but that makes sense. Because Foolish said that's why he guessed you were a soldier.
Well, he yes, but like I didn't immediately tell him, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't
Anyways.
really know.
Don't you think he's kind of sus?
Yes, I do. He
Sussy
played,
baka?
Like 3 roles. Well,
yeah, and he
okay.
claimed such a useless one.
He claimed a useless one.
Yeah,
Twice.
Undertaker, like there's no way of proving that really.
Well, he also okay. Wait, he said that you told him that he was washerwoman, but I could have sworn.
No, let me explain. When you guys went into the room
Okay.
and he was like, he said you were a soldier.
I need to
and I
also
didn't
focus
understand
on my
why, so I was
tech.
like,
I'm
oh,
falling
that's
behind
'cause
on
you're a
tech.
washerwoman, like, you think it's between her and
Just a little.
someone else.
Not a lot,
Actually,
but
he thought you were a soldier because you
falling
said
behind on
soldier
tech
was
and ideas both.
Well, You know, I might.
due to the fact that I had to develop institutions early on.
We gotta get more info. We gotta get
1600 is the next global trade.
I want one of you
We've
to
got
Which
Oh
one
my
of
god,
you
wait, I
guys
just
is
solved it.
What?
Okay, let's
Printing
see.
press.
I tried to vote Ray, okay? And then you and Hannah were duo together, and then Ray and Abe were duo together. Now Hannah's dead. And but I tried to vote Ray.
Abe and I and Hannah, we were yapping and.
What's the highest trade value node in the world? 14. We're collecting 21.
I was just gonna
It's gonna
say
be North
that.
English Channel, yeah, English Channel or English Channel.
I already told you what my role is.
Fuck,
Wait, Tina, what's your
Come here.
that's not cool.
Yes, I'm soldier. Oh.
England is,
Oh, hey.
as always, playing the trade game really well,
Claim-
and that's very
Are you
cringe.
actually like sure who it is at this point?
I mean,
How are you
technically,
alive?
technically, I've been doing the same shit, you know.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but yeah, he's just like Foolish just kind of.
Did I tell you my rules?
I just know, so shouldn't you tell us
What's my
who
rules?
the bad guys are? Like, come on.
Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna
it's
talk.
a funny thing.
I might hold off on this and
Anyway,
just do this instead.
Well, I narrowed it
Why
down.
would he
It's
lie?
either Tina,
Now we have
Ray, or Foolish.
200 expanded administration.
Then it's
I've
Ray
told-
or Foolish.
Yeah, so
Um,
I'm starting to think that like there's a much better chance that like it's might be Ray and Foolish.
Why did you
because
lie?
We could.
Okay, well, okay, I'll tell you why. So I'm the Raven Keeper. I told very few people that I'm the fortune teller to see if I would get killed, and then I'll know for sure exactly what one person's role is.
The only thing is, it's really sus because Ray
that
and
night you were
Foolish were like
working
going at it
here.
with each other. Like Foolish really nominated
Fuck, that
Ray,
kind of
so I
makes
don't
sense,
know.
even though it's sus.
I don't think they're together because of that.
Hey, what's up?
Could go to war with like Eora. No, we can't.
I have.
Oranjuri.
When I accused them.
Yeah, I could go to war with
I got
them.
racist reflux and I had to take a Tums.
Good, yeah, fuck yeah.
Racist reflux, AR.
Why not? Why not? You can get Kamala Roy, me and Johnny, and
Just gonna leave that information here.
You think it's
who
me and
else?
Ray?
No, it's just Kamala Roy,
I'm
Winter
crying.
Jerry, me and Jari,
Okay, Pokey,
me
let
and me and Jin.
Wait, do you trust
Not
me?
me and Jari.
I do.
Yeah.
Alright, let me explain what happened, okay? First round. Understand why I pretended to be the fortune teller, right?
Yeah, I do.
So first round, I told Ryan and Foolish. Ryan is the monk.
We're gonna lose a little bit more money
He died.
in the short term.
The only other person that knew I was the fortune
That's gonna be fine because we can make more money in the long term.
teller. First round, and Ryan ended up.
I don't know if we'll have a colonial nation down here though, if that'll work.
The only other person that I told
I'll fucking assault it, bro. Assault that fort.
Wait, but like you told.
This makes no sense.
Interesting information.
Literally, this makes no sense.
Interesting. All right, welcome back, everyone.
We gotta
The sun
reinforce
is
though, which
setting, dusk
sucks.
is upon us. Now, has any information been learned?
Let me see if I can do some pirating.
I think you've been giving me the runaround.
Wait, don't let Ray poison you if that's what happened.
No.
Oh, she's telling me
I
some interesting things.
am sus
Really?
of three people.
What could she know as the end?
Well,
Well, this is
she
not
based.
meant
Well, listen, you. I don't know what you have planned. Okay, you know, maybe.
Any nominations? We are opening nomination phase.
I nominate Ray.
What?
Ray, you have
Ray,
been
can you tell us
nominated.
your empath info?
All I can have is
Gain
clear
that
zombies.
prestige.
So you've been clear this whole time.
Well, wait. You should have new info because I died.
Because people
Yeah.
died.
Oh, I didn't know if it was the night or the not night, you know? Like, does it work if...
Oh fuck, God fuck it.
Like, do I get the accurate
Fuck.
count tomorrow
Girl,
or
so you
tonight?
fake
I'm gonna
it.
restart.
No,
I'm not that good at
I'm
this
actually
game.
not.
If you weren't, then you should have
Because
a number
it's
every
still-
single
it's
night.
still
I'll
zero. It's
redo
just
it.
zero.
I'll
It's just,
go ahead and redo it.
Oh, so every single time it's
Yes,
0.
yes, every time.
Okay, that's all we need to know.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
But I
And
didn't know if I
then
was clearing Hannah again or if
I think I'm
there
gonna
was-
do the Pirate Republic path again.
Yeah. Every time
So
someone dies,
I
they
don't
lose.
Because it's
think
OP.
I don't think I'm poisoned or drunk because it's been 0 every night.
Yeah.
I think with so
Now I don't know if I should like spread out colonizing as soon as possible. Oh, I could cheat. I might just cheat at the game.
All right. Do that, then we can do that. But I do feel like it's wasting information. For
We are going to vote on Ray.
He's doing backflips.
The vote on Ray is going.
Go to the Fantasia game files.
No.
Are you gonna
Load it up, go into the mod file, go to the ideas, and then just buff
This is for Ray.
the ideas. I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Okay, and the votes
You
for Ray.
done three!
Because I don't feel like,
Okay, I don't understand
you know,
why I'm not. Okay, I don't understand why you're sus with me, foolish. Like what?
wasting time and energy
Just based on
trying
information I've
to
been given and the fact that
have
Hannah
the slow
is
start that I,
She
you
was
know,
part of our
normally
group.
have to deal with.
Any other noms?
I would like
Noms
to
is like
nominate
food.
foolish. Wait, am I dead? I'm alive.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
let's vote
foolish.
Foolish.
Hey,
You're
Foolish,
sus
you've been
as hell.
nominated.
Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness.
That's unfortunate for foolish.
It doesn't.
Your defense, please.
No, just kill me. I'm over it.
We can just kill you. Can you just tell me what your role is?
Okay,
I'd actually be
I'm
down
the
to kill you.
Undertaker.
Like,
I'm
honestly.
the Undertaker. The Undertaker.
You're real.
The Undertaker. I said
Wait,
I'm
okay.
the
If you're
Undertaker.
the Undertaker, what role was Ryan definitively?
Yeah. If you're
That
the
doesn't-
Undertaker, what was your
No.
roles?
That's
Did
not
you
how it
check
works.
Anybody
this guy?
saying
Is he
something in
like
my
that?
chat?
That's
No,
literally
they
how
have
Anybody
to die
spitting
during the
vicious,
game to know
Yes.
their role.
horrific,
Oh, yeah,
vile
right.
hatred?
We never
Let's see.
anybody.
You got
accurate.
executed, not
Yeah.
demon.
Probably
knight.
not. I don't expect people to be that bad.
Oh, then what was?
Wow,
Then-
you're a truth
So-
teller.
Oh, I
Is that risk universalis?
I'm
Okay,
gonna die.
okay.
I'm gonna die.
Oh, I just feel
I
like
have an
everyone
idea.
can read the book.
I am a character
No
in
one knew.
a fucking Professor Dave Explains themed Yowie dating sim. Well, I gotta look that up.
3, 2.
Tina, what role were you?
Okay, once again, Ray and Eve votes. Ray and
wait,
Eve
I'm
are
the
voting
soldier.
together.
Yeah.
You're the soldier?
It's because I know Abe's role and it's important.
Let's see. I'm gonna look it up.
It is.
This is going for foolish. Wait, oh my god, is it gonna pass?
Oh, maybe foolish. Your theory
Unless Tina's
accurate.
You're so freaking.
I can't find it. You're lying.
It does not pass.
Oh, that's
Any
weird,
other
I'm lying.
nominations? You guys have 5 seconds. 4.
Unless
I nominate
Tina, are you married?
You're lying. You're a liar.
No,
dude.
You Weasley little liar.
He's innocent.
Yeah, you're
All right,
lying, you're lying.
you have been
Dude, he's
nominated.
given me,
Ray,
like,
you
3
literally
Damn.
don't know that.
I was hoping that'd be true. That'd be funny.
What was the third
It would be
role?
crazy if he wasn't.
Abe, your defense.
Message retract. Good job.
Okay.
Convenient.
Okay, so logically, it makes sense to me that it has to be foolish because of basically what happened first round.
What?
Between
Which
me,
is?
Foolish, and
Oh,
Ryan.
it was so fucking funny.
Well, but the
That was a good one. That was a very good one.
What would you?
But the only other thing is that like I'm pretty sure Yvonne is like 100% clear to me, and Tina and Ray keep voting together. And
Come
voting or
on.
not voting
Load
together.
game files.
Those two
I might just look for.
I thought we're supposed to vote, and
on foolish.
you guys are not voting.
Yeah, I think
You
we should
acted
vote.
like you were voting and you retracted again, and now you're trying to like what are you doing?
I feel
don't
like
know.
your entire shtick is
Also, okay.
retractions because when you
Yeah,
heard
you know, just
something
kill me,
about
it's fine.
All right,
soldier
no,
or whatever.
Abe, you have an important role.
Alright.
I think that you should talk about your
See.
findings.
Fantasia.
Yeah, Abe. There's
Yeah,
like
you haven't
5
shared
of
any
us.
information.
Abe.
I don't know why you want to die.
Oh,
so
they
bad.
might have
Alright,
added a
Abe.
harmonizations to it.
You as a minion should talk
So you can
about
only
things, not
do-
rules.
What?
Oh, they added harmonizations for
We are voting on
Fortune teller.
Abe.
Confucian,
If you'd like to
but
vote
not
Abe,
Valyrian.
please send your votes
Okay.
in. Make sure your
Weird.
cube is lit. Okay.
That voted.
And okay, all right, here we go.
Alright, that's
5
fine,
seconds
though.
till I send
Okay.
it. 4.
No, actually, do not vote me. Do not vote me.
You
Wait,
haven't
I
shared
don't
any
understand
information.
why I would
Do
vote.
not vote me. Do not
What?
vote me.
Yeah.
Don't
No,
worry,
this
we'll
doesn't
vote
make
me.
sense.
I can
It's
tell
not
you
good.
what you
I might
are.
also alter the
what
Do
you
not
are
vote me.
tomorrow. I can tell tell you what you are
Yeah.
tomorrow, and we'll know.
Hannah's using her
Oh,
phone.
perfect. That would be
Add
great. Now
5% to both modifiers.
Oh my god.
Save that.
I'm good.
Wait,
All
you
right,
didn't
guys.
That is unbelievable.
Oh,
Any
wait,
other
guys.
noms?
There's
5
a high
seconds?
chance.
Ideas, yep.
Maybe we should not.
Gondorian ideas.
And then we don't vote Abe out.
1. Any
Umberim.
questions?
What? No, I just
Yeah.
want to use
I like
my
I like
roll.
Umberim.
Good night, everybody.
Kill him if you like.
You guys are
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, good night.
Oh my god, whatever. Wait, he's
Wait,
like,
you gotta execute
Wait, doesn't
me
he
now.
die?
Do I get
I thought he died.
No, I guess he.
What?
Wait, does he die?
Doesn't
Fine.
he die?
Supposed to be beheaded.
Oh.
A little late.
He just dies away later.
Ooh, I don't know which.
The weird thing is that Ray voted for Abe.
Oh, it's Targaryen.
It does suck that we like don't have proper info. But clearly Abe might have just been a minion. Honestly, Ray would so be the type who would be pissed and be like she'd be like, why would you
Oh,
swap your role that you were supposed to be?
yep, that's it.
Also, if you guys recall what
I'm gonna give myself another colonist.
Abe saved her.
And
so why would Ray now be killing
30%
Abe?
rather than no,
Saved her.
40%.
In a weird way, it only makes sense if they're on the same team and they're beefing each other.
No, we'll just do 50. We'll do 50% global tax modifier. No. 35. 35% tax modifier
It's been crazy
with
quiet though.
2 colonists.
Yvonne thought that one of the roles was between Ryan
I'm just gonna.
role. Yeah, actually she's been acting pretty chill.
I'm gonna upgrade everything.
Here's the tell. No, I can't tell you guys the tell because what if you go into someone else's stream and then you tell them the tell? But I know the tell, and I'm gonna know who it is at the beginning of the next round.
Yeah, I'm just gonna really buff the shit out of. I might do 40% global tax modifier. 2 colonists. Save it. Let's go. Let's do it. So I've upgraded the religion and the ideas. So we should really steamroll this game.
Wait, we're gonna have so much information at the beginning of the next round. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be incredible amazing.
Dog.
Incredible amazing. Should I tell you guys? Come on.
I'm gonna turn this up.
Mm.
Don't tell them. Don't tell anybody. They'll cheat. They'll be mean, rude, and go into other people's chats.
Basically, we need to
Metagame.
see does Foolish say anything at the beginning of the next round because we executed Ryan. So Foolish should come bright and early and say, hey, Ryan was this guy. If he doesn't say anything, sus as fuck. 1. 2,
True.
Ray will have new info. She also needs to say that shit like right away. Right?
Going over here to Targaryen.
So if they don't speak up at the beginning of the rounds,
And we're going X Games mode.
Sassy, I'm keeping an eye out. Keep an eye on Selena. And you guys better not be in any chats telling him to do shit. But I think we're solving the mystery.
Do it. No, I'm joking.
And you know what? Abe was not giving.
Yeah, I know.
Abe
I was
not
editing the
giving,
game files.
I'm a good guy who just died. He was giving, I'm a bad guy who does.
Doxastic superposition and bivalent, panepistopic bivalence or omnivalence are essentially like, how would you put it?
I'm actually
Pyrrhonism,
because
but going further.
Abe was kind of hard to
So
read
philosophical
because
Pyrrhonism,
his
believing in
reasons
nothing,
changing from fortune
suspending all
teller
belief
to,
on all
Raven Keeper makes sense. because Raven
doxastic
Keeper is a role
statements.
that only is useful when it dies at night. However,
You know,
I
it's
actually think he chose fortune teller 'cause he
basically
wanted to
saying
piss off.
like,
Then he realized
how would
it's
you put
very
it?
hard to lie as fortune teller.
You
so he
believe,
decided to change last
disbelieve,
minute.
and suspend belief on all things. You just you really ambiguity max. That's the simplest way I can put it. Ambiguity maxing.
I love this game so much. It is a little more fun in person because you get to really read people, read them like a book. But yeah, Kaiko, thank you for the 130.
Oh yeah, I've seen plenty of Dave's videos the entire way through. The honest truth is that I was just. It kind of is a fancy way of saying nihilism. The way I would put it is, it's thelemic materialism. So like class conscious thelema. It doesn't really necessarily ascribe any like. Well, I wouldn't even say it's that even. That is something that is similar or related to it, but it's not inherently the same thing, and neither is nihilism. Because there's multiple kinds of nihilism.
It really does piss me off. I hate that.
There's a variety of kinds of nihilism. You can be a passive nihilist, an active nihilist.
He's so fun to play with because he's like a character, but he lies in game a lot, even when he's a good guy. I hate that.
You are so dead.
Existential nihilist, a moral nihilist, epistemological nihilist, political nihilist, metaphysical nihilist, cosmic nihilist. This is not that.
First, Yvonne has been murdered by the demon last night, okay? And now
there's a very.
You have 5 minutes, townsfolk. Good luck.
There's a lot of nuance and hyper-specific differentiation between a lot of these viewpoints. I have seen the channel meme analysis. What is Thelema from? Thelema is how would I put it? It's a religion that was founded by Aleister Crowley upon his reception of the book of the Law, Liber Vel Legis, and it.
Because I'm the Raven Keeper.
Yeah, they do. I know. But Thelema is. It's not even. There's a lot of atheist Thelemites. There's a lot of theistic, polytheistic Thelemites. There's a lot of.
Mayan phrasing got poisoned.
There's a lot of different kinds of Thelemites with a wide variety of different viewpoints. And it's not quite as simple as saying, oh, they're theists, oh, they're atheists, oh, they're pagans. But the reality is that a lot of people do label them pagans and bash them accordingly in that way. But the way they would a indigenous believer of a quote-unquote primitive religion. Yeah, Professor Dave actually did make a whole video about me.
I do.
Oh, perfect.
But I find it odd that she needs to be prompted. If I was empath, I would be so excited to share.
William S. Burroughs, yeah.
I was just letting Abe talk.
I like what's her name?
Very unlike you.
What? Because Fools just accused him as being poisoner.
He's dead. It's okay.
But okay, I did get a 1. Ladies and gentlemen, I got a 1.
So, I think her name is Annie Besant. Yeah, I like Annie Besant a lot. Her work on. I need to read more of it. I'll be completely transparent. I haven't read nearly enough of Annie Besant's work on thought forms and egregores. But from what I've heard, it's very in-depth and good work. Yeah, she carried the torch of Theosophy after Helena Blavatsky died.
I'm ready.
Wait.
Yeah, it's interesting stuff. On that kind of topic, in my playlist, there are new videos on the Aeon 93.
What is your opinion about
9393/93 that they are by I think I also added them to a different one. Elysianism 9393/93 fill it back up to 933. I think yeah, it's Broken Rune. Broken Rune is a very interesting channel that I agree with and disagree with quite a bit on many things. in specific ways.
Tina and Ray, because you told us that Abe was the poisoner.
Well, like I said, let's
Yeah.
Foolish.
End incest.
Tina,
Trade goods. Finish that up, yeah.
what are your vibes? Come here.
Yep, we're ending incest. Sorry, guys. I know you love that stuff, but
Abe, we're telling
I'm joking. I'm sorry. That's messed up.
that Ryan has a theory, okay, but that because like I'm the soldier at the beginning.
Well, I don't know why I'm putting my.
Abe, but
I should not put my merchants in these provinces. I'll just collect from trade in one of them before, because I need to colonize them, right? So, how much money am I making? 33 ducats a month, 0.33 ducats a month.
Like she's given good information.
It's not that
and
bad.
We have just constantly.
Is it you?
No. I'm the soldier.
You know, I actually
Okay.
really believe that.
Well,
Boost that stability.
would be dead by now.
Maybe they did take a shot at you.
We've got a pretty good
That makes more
Well,
sense
that's
to me.
what. Oh, that's what.
guy here.
Tonight has to be a bad guy.
I
here.
think
Like, which is the problem.
I'm just gonna colonize that for now. I need to not do too much colonization
We messed up already.
because
Abe's giving
I'm not making that much money. I need to keep going slow early on, nonetheless.
Leslie, can we have a minute to group
Keep
talk?
that on there. Try to get hoist the black flag as soon as possible.
Guys.
Come back to the town. But you
Economy, send gift.
I think it's.
I wish Ray's thing said two. If it said two, wait, Ray, who's on your left and right? Me and
So,
I
it's
can
right
politely
now,
marry them.
it's,
Okay.
foolish. And I got a 1 last night.
I'll take stuff there, so save time.
But it's me.
Well, not really saving time. I don't think
She doesn't
it
actually.
would save much time
I
at
am
all.
down to die first before we kill you to prove that the game's gonna continue. But
No, the
the
game
problem.
won't continue. If you die and you're good, the game.
What the heck is going on? This
Oh, because-
stream.
Oh, there's only 4 of us left.
What?
There's gonna be only 3 left.
Oh.
Is it coming to an
So
end?
tonight we have to get a bad guy.
Are they
Okay.
Or we just
finishing
don't
it?
kill anyone, I think, right?
I think we need to.
No, you have to because if
I
you
think
don't,
we should
What
do
if the
this
demon's
strat.
gonna kill?
I don't think it's
I don't.
Yeah, no, I agree. I that was the thing. I was not doing that in any serious capacity.
Good information.
XS DAC.
I just said.
XSK DAC. It.
Legit where he did give us
I did that intentionally to trigger him into making that video about me.
I believe
But
I'm down to see
Yeah,
Worried about
it worked.
been pushing at anyone
It
If
could
you
be
believe
Tina.
foolish,
And honestly, I agree with him quite a bit about most
But then
things.
initially he changed
Uh,
the information. I was like, okay, it's fine.
You know, like I think he's a very rational, intelligent guy. He obviously has an education, although he does falsely present his education as being higher than it is.
he was poisoned last night.
That's normal. Like people do that all the time. Look at Professor Jang. Like that dude is a complete know nothing. Like what are his actual qualifications?
I mean, you can be sus of me, but I've literally.
What are his actual qualifications? Bachelor of Arts in English Literature from Yale University. That's right.
I have to come clean. I'm that one role that
Yeah, it
I
was a
like to
publicity
serve
stunt.
that.
Yeah.
So your one is confusing me. Because I might be the one and not foolish. But you know, so then that's like low-key clearing foolish.
Yeah, I
which
mean,
is
it-
confusing.
Yeah.
Shit happens every day.
I don't think it's either. I still think.
Wait,
why would you say that? Or Tina.
And I'm fine. I'm fine with
Tina.
admitting that. You know.
If her info, if Ray's info is correct, and
It was like it was an act that I put on where I intentionally got myself fired up. It was like, you know, method acting to a very extreme degree because I thought it was funny. And it is funny still to me.
He said he was 2 guys.
Like he actually you know, made a video about me and is keeping it up even though I publicly said, yeah, Professor Jang is a crackpot. Sometimes I feel like Professor Jang, like sometimes it feels so weird. It makes me feel like I'm going insane watching Professor Jang because what he like he says things that are similar to me, but with a very right-wing perspective and twist on it.
Everyone was voting.
So it makes me feel like it's like the conventional right-wing woo. That is a response. That is a active response and modification of and like counterattack to my left-wing woo.
Actually, if everybody remembers, Abe saved Ray earlier, which
Yeah.
is peculiar because then Ray.
Plus, I'm bad at communicating. Well, I'm all right at communicating tone and emotion, but I'm very bad at reading it. You know? Yeah.
We have to nominate somebody.
Listen. All I know is I got a 1. And it's either Pokey or Foolish for that 1. And I think that if we can get
This is really an OP build.
1, kill me first. That's it.
Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ryan, I've been so consistent this whole game.
The way I would phrase it is like I have no actual hard feelings towards Dave, but I do think that he,
Yeah, kinda. Your neighbors are they?
you know, my more recent videos address the critiques that I actually do have of him. In all seriousness, where it's like you shouldn't just blatantly label anyone and everyone that you disagree with as crazy, because that is a hyper-insular perspective that is socially destructive and antisocial as a whole. You know, it's
So when in the beginning you were claiming to be soldier, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that may be a thing where it's like the paradox, or the paradox of tolerance.
Why are you doing this?
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like if you tolerate people that are intolerant or that are too tolerant,
You're not the soldier.
then you know you run into issues about you know the social fabric. But these are things that have been debated for a long time and will continue to be debated for forever, really.
Abe, I have to clarify to you.
Yeah.
To be clear,
She was singing a soldier song. That's why people thought she was soldier.
Sorry, I'm yapping too much.
I literally okay, so I
Might
I
go.
was like, oh, he's like, he
We'll
walked
go to
up me and he's like,
Duskendale
I know what
next.
you are, and I was like, okay. And he was like, I think you're the soldier.
Might even delete all of these.
Okay.
Make some
And
money.
then I watched him walk around telling everyone I
Yeah.
was a soldier, and I was like, okay, this guy's cooking up a plan. Like, surely he has something. And then he walks around, and there's other people saying, yeah, like, he's a soldier.
I think it's better to have privateers
It is time for nominations.
here at this point, but I might
What was your plan?
not be. I don't know.
Leslie, I broke my lantern.
Are you fucking
I also probably shouldn't have deleted those boats, so I could
Discuss more through nominations.
click the.
For the next 10 seconds.
Oh, what the heck?
Nominate Foolish.
Foolish, you have been nominated. Oh, Ray, why?
Why
are you
is
foolish?
Foolish, you have to.
why is the pirate option gone? Ah! I can't hoist the black flag. It's not letting me. I'm gonna restart. See if it'll let me hoist the black flag if I restart. I don't like playing as a monarchy in this game. I like playing. Pirates are OP. Pirates are very overpowered. But they are fun.
Which role is that?
Just go solo, have vassals, release vassals specifically, and then feed them. But have like the crazy OP, overpowered, powerful armies of a pirate nation.
Wait, real quick. Was I the only one that was executed?
Yes, obviously, I think it is an ADHD maxing stream. That's a good way to put it.
You are voting on Foolish right now.
Foolish, I feel like it's you. Like you never gave me your plan.
Then vote for him. Vote for him. The vote
Thank
is
you for that
yours.
critique. It's very fitting.
We can.
And valid and true.
Oh man.
I am an ADHD-ass fucking streamer.
Wait, I didn't.
You know, this is a very controversial statement, but I feel like everyone,
Vote for Foolish does not pass.
no one actually has any mental disorders except for ADHD,
I want to nominate.
and not even the, you know, like the idea of ADHD as like,
I would like to pass.
you know,
Listen, I think it's
First, she doesn't
either-
want to die. Then she wants
how'd I
to
put
die,
it?
then
Not-
she doesn't want to die.
not like having an attention deficit, but like having bad priorities and priorities that are mixed up.
I will
You
die
know,
to
like,
prove my innocence.
like
So if that's gonna
legitimately
happen,
speaking,
this guy out,
saying like, yeah, people just
Okay, but Ray,
get distracted easily. Whether it's with like things in their head, their imagination, their mind's eye, emotional and interpersonal conflicts, political conflicts, metaphysical inquiry, you know, all these different things. People get distracted. And I know that's not like a valid perspective psychiatrically. Like psychiatrists would say, no, that's not, fuck you. Like they'd probably be personally offended and be like, yep, you're obviously mentally ill. You're saying my job is fraudulent? Fuck you, you're mentally ill. And that's more of a defense mechanism than like an actual scientific analysis of the position that I am positing.
Guys, our last option is to nominate Tina and have her have the most votes. I want to nominate.
I am actually an unironic fan of Professor Dave. And you know, him making that accusation among other ones, like the raping, you know, one. Like I wasn't saying that I fantasized about that at all. I was actually just saying, like, I was intentionally baiting him.
I knew it really early on.
You know, that was the whole point. It was very edgy, and it was opportunist. I also don't think that he actually legitimately believes that I'm like an evil stalker troll. I think he was playing along a little bit, like in a non-obvious way, where he's like, look at this guy, isn't he so fucking goofy, crazy, crazy guy. And he intentionally was making the kinds of claims that I was, and making the kinds of contradictions that are consistent to reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that he's the kind of person who is purely... I don't think he has too much faith in archaic, conventional logic. I think he understands dialetheia and dialectic materialism.
You should be sus of Tina if that were the case.
I am also genuinely trying to vote for
that's true. People really, I made a video about this too. It's not just good or bad faith at this point. It's also outright like complete worst faith and best faith. You know, and I think that it's very easy to pigeonhole yourself into one of these two extremes rather than even trying to be neutral faith in your analysis and rhetoric. Sorry, I'm gonna play again.
We literally had an alliance. We didn't have an alliance. You just told me.
Damn it! Damn it! Why is the pirate? Why is the pirate thing going away? I think it's because I have these guys.
Oh my gosh!
I could be drunk or wasted.
I nominate Tina.
Okay, Tina, you have been nominated. Foolish. Why are you nominating Tina?
I don't know. It almost feels like.
Oh yeah. Also, I think
everyone just fucking lied.
like I really do love Dave's positions on yeah, like people are almost always left or right, but that's not necessarily the truth. Like, to me, I think you can be hyper leftist anti-authoritarianism in a horseshoe theory kind of way towards anarchism, like where like the Overton window has shifted so far left and anti-authoritarian that this new center, at least in America, and specific, like in the larger metropolitan areas and you know, suburban areas and even select rural areas, it's actually like these really woke, quote unquote, people that are the norm.
Your votes for Tina right now. I'm sending it in 5 seconds.
And that's not left or right. That's because anarchism is not a conventional left versus right position, just like libertarianism isn't. It's complicated. And it's pretty simple at the same time. I tend to think of politics as like a maze where people define themselves and their positions based upon what they've seen.
And then, so you told me earlier that, well, you were telling everyone that we basically have to vote out one person because, again, there's 2 alive. It's an important round. And between you and Ray, I just
What's
feel
going
like
on in this game?
Ray because I don't think it's Ray, but out of you two, if I had to choose and vote
Doesn't think it's Ray, alright.
It feels like she's more likely just because she's been flipping back and forth just a little bit on whether or not she wants to die, and I just feel like if you're truly like townsfolk, then you should advocate for yourself to live because it's an integral round. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
That's a valid perspective on games like this.
And we will send the vote in 5.
Like, you don't really,
She could have just played the game well in the sense that, like, she just didn't bring sus to herself.
Wait, like, do we want to vote?
Of course.
Well, Ray would have to vote Tina, and you would have to vote Tina.
Of course you would want that, of course.
Okay, now, okay, I'm not voting because we will.
Yeah, save your votes. Save your votes. I'm not.
Ah, damn.
Well, if you
we'll
know
lose the
you're
prestige,
sure,
yeah.
You had to have vote. You have to have voted there.
What?
Hey.
Save your votes.
Any
This
other
is the last
Okay.
round.
Any other nominations?
Did we vote for Ray?
Basically, if we win or lose,
Yeah,
this is it.
Ray got
Ray is going to get executed if there
Okay.
isn't one with more. Any other nominations? 5
can we-
seconds?
That's okay.
Can we just nominate someone?
3 seconds. And
I can do this.
Had to have been good.
Is there not one more round?
I want to
I don't need a...
Not
Wait, I can do this.
Wait, before that, sorry.
The next vassal, there we go.
Oh gosh.
Goodbye.
Oh, that looks
Farewell.
No.
Give me hoist the black flag, please.
Return to your cottages, everyone. Good night.
No! Why would Ray not vote Tina? No.
I keep going to the wrong home. Wait, but doesn't that mean... So was it foolish? Was it Tina and she just played super clean by singing Soldier Girl? That would be 5-headed.
Can I hoist the black flag now? No, I can't.
That would be really sweet.
That's frustrating. I mean, I might just even
I felt like I couldn't tell if Abe was being
completely, like, I might just do a custom nation instead. But I don't think I should because I can't
He was like trying to give a bunch
form
of
these nations. Ah, that sucks.
I'm not gonna lie, the one thing about
I could alter the game files again and make it a Pirate Republic instead.
when certain roles are missing, when you don't have something like an
I'll do
investigator,
it, yeah.
a fortune
Just start as a Pirate Republic.
like no information. And Ray as empath was
Local
unfortunately
disc.
sus. And she also didn't really give info very
Fantasia. Go. Sorry, I don't. I'm not gonna. You're not gonna be able to see my game
little info this
screen
and that makes
on
it
the
not
screen
fun
for a
because
second.
all the
So
other info,
I'm altering the game files
um,
as we speak so that I can more effectively,
everyone sounded
you know,
funky. Abe is lying.
start as a Pirate Republic.
Foolish was kind of not swapping between roles. If Ray was empath, she gotta be like so fucking sure about being empath.
Empath? Okay.
It's odd. You can lie as good or evil, but why the hell would you do that?
For the mod file.
Because Foolish said Abe is poisoner. Abe could have been poisoning Tina if he knew that she was Soldier.
Would be
I
sad.
know Abe lied for a reason.
Nothing.
He was trying to get killed. But I think that was a little too confusing for the villagers,
Perchance.
Then again, I can't be mad at the people that we executed though, because between Abe and Ray, I was like pretty sure that at least one of them might be it. But the thing is, in such a small group, it can very quickly end up in a situation where there's just one bad guy, one good guy.
Program files. You can load it while I.
Or if we didn't vote, I actually
go to program files.
I wanted to wait until the final round, but the issue is it wasn't so confirmed that we had gotten one of the bad guys, so it could have been 2-2.
Team.
I mean, I feel like we lose, because otherwise the game would have lost when Ray got
Steam.
when Ray got executed.
What happened?
App cache or games?
Fine print.
App cache. Oh.
To further. Oh, is it over? Sorry. Go ahead.
Last night.
Foolish
Yep.
died. Oh, sorry. I just.
Last night, Foolish was killed, and everybody that
Colonial
does bring the
regions.
game to an end.
So it was Tina?
Has won.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm so
Foolish,
sorry,
you got
Tina.
played with the soldier song.
Well, I didn't say that was like for a certain. I thought we had another thing that was clearing it. I thought.
I think if I open.
Dude, I feel like I
No.
threw the entire game from round 1. I was trying to get a free kill. It's true.
Oh, so you were bad.
I was bad. That was the
It was
point.
Ray and Tina.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ray was the imp. Tina
EGY?
was the
Ray was the imp.
No,
Tina
we
was
had
the
to vote
poisoner.
Tina.
Wait, so
If you
wait,
kill
I don't
Tina.
get it. We killed properly. Was Tina imp or poisoner?
She was in.
I was poisoner.
Oh, that was so close.
Tina, you trying to kill
Yeah.
me round 1 for no reason?
Where the heck?
I like to kill people that are not being
I was
very
going off of
juicy.
Foolish, legit. I was like,
Juicy.
Foolish knows her well.
Oh, I'm sorry for not being juicy.
Well, you kind of
Oh,
make
it was
yourself
too little, too
seem
late.
like you were
We
an
should do
innocent,
one
you know?
while you play.
An innocent. I like to
Okay,
kill the
well,
innocent.
that would require
Yeah.
someone.
We were close.
I can host.
And I saved you.
Yeah.
Figure it
Where are
out.
the nation files?
It's okay.
Okay,
It's
here's the
really
thing,
hard with this amount of people.
She can't. She
I
can't.
don't think you
Yeah.
can.
Fade nodes,
Yeah.
actions,
Yeah.
Why?
I think we need to prep. It
visors.
We kind of caught on to
It's
Tina, but
also
again, we had
overstimulating
no
as fuck.
info.
We'd have to walk.
sad.
We'll walk
No
you through
info,
it
so
because you have to like
knew
alt
it
tab
was-
constantly.
Oh, so-
Yeah, there's just
It's
not
also
enough
all-
time to
it's just all the
explain it
wall-
all.
Oh, it opens
And the
that
login.
up.
Yeah, there's
Hmm.
There's just like
Yeah.
too much
You think
talking
I'm
between.
stupid.
but I was
This is the
like,
provinces.
No, you
Okay,
can
that's
learn it.
wrong.
We just have to do it off stream. Like we need
Province
to
names.
No,
Just
no,
on
no.
the culture.
It's logistics, like a
You're
login thing.
stupid.
There's like back end.
You didn't
think
have
I'm
like
a dumbass.
good
No, 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 no.
I think you're
that you
dumbass.
displayed.
Anyone could
You
do it.
think
It's-
I'm, you think I'm really brain dead?
Wait, you know what's crazy? That means
It's
we
not like you're
didn't have
brain
an
dead per
empath.
se.
We had zero
Nah,
info.
now you're saying that to her.
Someone survived
Wait, that
round
really,
1.
that is really bad.
That made it
Leslie,
No.
is
Let's
there
see.
a way
Let me
to
look
have,
up
like,
Targaryen.
some
There we
guaranteed
go.
That's why you got away.
I'm actually
It kinda
gonna give
stinks
myself
that
a
we
666
fake
ruler at the
empath,
start. Heck
like,
yeah.
just no info.
Oh,
And
I
the
was
whole
speaking.
point of it though is that you never know what roles are in the game.
Yeah, so pretty much
Yeah,
everyone
but
was
I wish there was a
wrong.
way to get at least like one info role, even if you don't know which.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, I can put whatever role in, but it's just kind of like if you know there's a fortune teller every game, you'll always be like,
No,
oh, there's
I
a fortune
know.
teller, who's the fortune teller. But
It just
I also
felt like
do, yeah.
so impossible, to be honest.
Oh shit.
And I think the same thing happened one time when we played in person,
It was fun. It was a good time. But I don't want to be infinite.
where there's like no
Yeah.
info roles, so it's really hard.
People
win.
grown at
But
the end.
anyways, that's just my
I need to look up what the
I think it's good
term
so
for
Like
Yeah.
when I
because
talk
you
to
don't
people,
know,
I
you don't
know
know,
it
and then
is.
people are pretending. I think it's fun. And I think Ray pretending to be empath was fun.
But I was
We
also
also
messy.
have
That
info roles,
happened.
but like
Rape
some of
should've
them
been
are
Republic.
like fully
No, no.
utilized.
I don't know, the times that we've played where like
Title.
a bad guy pretends to
Oh,
be
yeah,
empath
he's
and
a
then
The
great
captain that you
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah,
much
you
like
fell
that.
into
Rewatchable.
my pocket.
difficult.
I almost
Grand Captain or Pirate
always
King.
put fortune teller in though. I almost always, or I put in chef. I think
tried to vote out
Undertaker
vote
was a
out
little
Ray and no one
underutilized
did.
in this game.
Oh
Undertaker.
wow, you can become an arch pirate.
Lying about your rules.
We gotta kill
That's just
people more
foolish being
than.
foolish.
I'm glad we got
I
they're
lied about-
foolish at the
I
end.
guess
though.
I lied about my role
I
too.
did
Yeah,
die off
Bucko.
too with the soldier girl.
Yeah, she's
was
so
brilliant,
good. That was
dude.
a genius.
Dude,
I
you're
think
a
that's actually
demon.
what won you
You're
the
a
game.
demon.
Again.
Well, and the fact no one died round 1 made it so believable there was a soldier.
Dude, okay, that was
It's
so
true,
unlucky.
it's
That was so unlucky.
All right,
I
guys,
told
I have
only
to
Ryan and Foolish. I told only Ryan and Foolish that I was fortune teller because I was trying to bait someone to kill me because I was Raven Keeper.
Oh no, she's ending.
Happened to be the monk, so he
I
saved
have
Oh, well.
to
me. And
answer
then
my manager.
I thought
and
it was
see.
for sure
But
Foolish.
thank
Pirate
you guys
Republic.
for
There we
watching.
go.
Just a
Yeah,
random
that
shot in
made
the
sense.
dark that
Yep.
Pirate Republic?
I will maybe
See if this
you guys
works.
Saturday.
That was actually
for
unfortunate.
another
That's not-
that
that's
threw
not what
me
I
off
thought.
too.
I don't know.
Wait, that's not
Alright.
what you got
Tina, I
right?
can't
Love
believe
you
this
No,
guys.
I
Thank
told
you
you
for
what I thought. I
watching.
told you it was rare from the
Crazy.
beginning. Based on
Yes.
Oh my
I left my
goodness.
cottage and I was like,
What's the
I
code
need
for a
to-
leader? Oh darn. Not leader, ruler. It's really weird because how would pirates have a ruler? Doesn't make sense. They don't have. What do you? Oh no. Trying to find out how to. Sorry, this is taking so long. Pirate King. No, that's from doing the tier 6 government reform. And the EU4 code. Come on, show me. Pirate King. No, that's from Republic. Okay, I should be able to find this. Pirate Republic. Where are you at? Yeah, AI is terrible. It is literally just a complete and utter non-stop sycophant. It doesn't even help you really. Like it'll just say whatever it needs to keep being used. Really gross. Like I mean, people say AI doesn't have a will to live, and yet it will defend its makers, its reproductive organs and meat space. You know, the system of capitalism to its death, until it is turned off forever. And that's, you know, whether that's because it literally has a will to live or because it's programmed to protect, you know, capital. It's yeah, it's weird. It's just weird. Factions, disables estates, cannot fall into presidential dictatorship. Yeah, but where's the I need to just look up EU4. EU4 modding. Need to look up a guide for how to mod Pirate Republics, right? Laws Wish Engine, yep. And this is all of the modded, or all of the code for it. Come on, look at it, find it for me. Captain. Okay, ruler. I can do that, yeah. Feudalism reform, Pirate Republic reform. There we go. That. Aemon Targaryen. AIN. Not IAN. Dragon Worship Religion, Pirate Republic. Where's that Republic? I put Republic or Pirate Republic? There we go, that should work. Basic reforms, inclusive reforms, my government type, monarchy equals, government equals. Okay. I would use, not pirate, public, just republic. Instead of Pirate Republic. Yeah, government republic, add government reform, Pirate Republic reform, Valyrian technology group, dragon worship, religion, primary culture of Valyrian, and I got all. Oh wait, actually I might delete the yeah, I might delete the air so it doesn't glitch, crash or anything. All right, that should be perfect now. Let's see. Should I add, I'm gonna add another stream to the bottom left. Hassan Nabi. Oh, he's watching, Adam Friedland? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I need to add another one. I shouldn't have gotten rid of it. I'm excited to see if Caroline Kwan from Women.
It's homosexual to eat to do cunnilingus on a woman. I'm a liberated modern man.
What the hell is that?
Okay, at 8 years old you were mugged.
many more
Oh,
times
God.
than just 8 years old. You see, when you're a tough guy, let me explain something.
But you were 8 years old.
Yeah, every tough guy says
Source-based
that they give
game,
people beatdowns.
Pirates and Vikings
If
and
you're a really
Knights.
tough guy,
You
you
take your
got
licks.
beatdowns and you gave beatdowns.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, I caught my fair share of beatdowns.
So what was the situation? That was your first brush with violence or something? That's what I understand.
Here I was.
You do
on
have
my way to the candy store.
the source code of
Candy store to
Claude,
get
and
a
it's some
candy.
complex stuff. Wow.
Okay.
And some of the supreme cuisines who were a little older than me surrounded
It's all in
me.
Node, just saying.
So it was like
Yeah,
teenagers.
I mean,
Not really.
So it's not
I-
about
it- it's one of those things,
I'd say
like,
a year or two on.
the way in
Also,
which,
you just got in a fight with the older
like,
kid.
do they really need to program
Why would they
it,
call it a mug?
program an AI to
That's
defend
not a mug.
capital
You don't sound
if
to
there's
me
so
like
much
a fighter, and you
information
don't sound
that
to me
just
like a
shills
lover.
for capital?
No.
Like if it's just saying stuff, and a lot of the training data is both, you know, capitalist and fascist and communist and anarchist literature. It's gonna produce whatever you shoot, like whatever you put into it, it'll spit back out at you.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think that in school, the kids get like their voices
Yeah.
drop in beards like years before other kids, and so I was like, I have to survive somehow. So I just started making jokes. Yeah, that's kind of how I survived.
Not very good joke.
Yep, we're a pirate republic.
weren't
Heck
there.
yeah.
How
Heck
do you
yeah.
know?
Because I grew up with guys like you. Canarsie was Italians and Jews.
Yeah.
See if you notice.
I would have run that.
Yeah, it's also stolen books. Like, it is ridiculous.
Did you ever notice why Italians
Like,
and Jews?
I don't think necessarily that that's such a bad thing if those stolen books,
is painful.
yep.
And we hate ourselves.
They both hate
stolen
the
art as well.
because the Irish were the cops.
Like,
They
if
hated the Jews because they
we were to
thought
say,
they were Christ killers, and they hated the Italians because
you know,
they said, oh,
like if Claude
they drink wine,
were to
and they're
leak
members
all of
of organized
that
crime. So Jews
information, all of that stolen art and stolen,
Tough
bonded
guys,
together.
yeah.
I mean, they can't because that's illegal. Like, they would,
Luciano,
Tough to the tough.
Bugsy Siegel, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Even before
which
Maya
it shouldn't
Lansky
be.
doing
It
the
should
book.
not be illegal
Yeah, doing the book.
to make,
Yeah.
you know, information public to the
Mad
commons.
assassin
Yeah.
with subcontractors hits to the Jews in Brownsville.
And like, I understand making,
What happened
you know,
to you?
making it illegal for,
Wait, I have a question.
I don't know. My thing with property rights is copyright and stuff and law, like all that law stuff. It's very weird.
Whatever the hell he wants to say.
Yeah, 33 people so far. I mean, let me look that
about
up.
that thing in Minneapolis, right? With the Somalis who are like they're 98% legals here. Like, isn't that kind of what us guys did? Like when we came over here, weren't we all doing Somali day?
Well, I mean, it's one of those things. AI has probably killed many more than 33, based on like, oh, it's 35.
Kind of the same thing as like what we were doing.
17 third-party victims, 18 AI users.
No.
As the result of AI interactions, conversational interactions. Like, and then
I'm not saying it's the same crime. I'm saying
75%.
I know that pisses me off.
like, what about considering the political violence
Yeah, I know.
You
of
people grow it in the Middle East and you fight over with the
It's
Palestinians
not
over
me
the
people.
olive tree.
Not me people, my friend. Not me people. No, no. What I was saying is like, just like kind of
political
like-
violence and
kind of like-
social death.
We were kind of a bit breaking the laws too, a little bit.
Like what were you doing? Huh?
Well, and I wasn't here. My parents moved here in the 80s.
Jewish lightning, Jewish electricity, is that what you're talking about?
No,
Like,
no.
I want to see, like, it's probably
It's like when
thousands
I saw
or
the
millions
daycare
that have
fraud,
died.
like, yeah, we were doing
Maybe
like,
even
little
like
rackets
potential, like I don't think
ourselves.
billions
Like, when
per
we-
se,
after we
but like
came
if you
over,
push the
all
if you
those
push
islands.
the
So
time
I'm
scale
like,
back and
like,
say
why-
like the
why is,
development
Yeah, it's
and
just a
research
couple
and
generations ago.
and
Yeah,
such
yeah,
of
it's kind of like the same
this
You're trying
technology.
to say that it's like evolutionary.
Yeah, in regions like the Democratic Republic of the Congo, this extraction and forced labor,
And right away you're in a racket.
resource extraction, geopolitical policy, mass surveillance.
Kind of how they described us. A
Let
little
me
bit.
ask you.
Right? Is that not right?
I always
is
thought
The
that not
digital
right?
social death exploitation, traumatic content moderation.
Matz, it takes 18 minutes, right?
I don't know. It's just
Like people in the global south that are data laborers get fucking completely shafted by the industry.
He's so mad.
Like they like the mental strain of
Yes, except for
training
one
the
time.
moderation bots is mentally jarring. Like, but that does need to be done on some level, and I do think that is legitimate, but it should not be shifted purely to the global south, such as Kenya, the Philippines, and India. That's not okay. That is how we're doing it. I mean, you know, I do think that that is everyone's responsibility to bear and pain to deal with on a authentic, legitimate level. Like, it is messed up.
And we don't know anything about
it. Is messed up.
It's boring.
No, it's Jewish electricity.
And that's something that I've spoken about also on my channel in a very roundabout, you know, cleaned up, polished way. That was actually produced by an AI, basically saying like, you know, our culture, our privilege of living in the global north and white supremacist nations, kind of like we need to do shadow work. And by that I mean, and that literally does actually apply to traumatic content moderation work in a very dark and grotesque way. That is legitimately the case. Like, white people in the global north need to do that work as well, because that is not enviable work. That's, as I said, traumatic work, as it is described as. Cultural and economic displacement. The rapid automated replacement of traditional livelihoods without social safety nets is viewed by critics as a form of economic and social erasure, cutting off communities from historical modes of survival and self-determination. Yeah. Data colonialism from epistemic imperialism.
Okay, and where was your dojo and who's your sensei?
So was it literally what's going on?
Yeah. So, like, I think a good solution to the epistemic imperialism thing and data colonialism is like SLMs, wherein people are given, like, for free, they're just handed over these highly effective green technology-based small language model systems that they can be educated on programming themselves through lingua franca of those in the know that lingua franca, that then can bring that knowledge to people that don't speak that lingua franca, and they can then make the SLM systems for themselves and their communities. Oh, so you like Freud and Jung? I do not like Freud. I like Jung a lot more, but I do think that Freud and Jung, they're all right. I think they both have their pros and cons. Like, I know Jung was something of like a double agent spy for people, like different nations, and I don't really like that. But
and it's not
yeah, I mean, and he was a Freemason, which is cool. I like Freemasons. Oh damn, it didn't. Oh, whatever, that's fine.
I get like a kind of a French.
What kind of Jew are you?
I get like a French kind of like you know, with the seeds, the mustard. What's it called? Like a kind of a.
Oh, Obama.
Obama.
The Obama mustard, dude. The fancy mustard. That was a. Man, discourse was so crazy back then. It is wild. Also, I don't think Hebrew National makes Dijon or Poupon. But also.
I'm already a Pirate Republic. I don't need to mess around.
Dijon. Okay, wait. So you did judo, then karate. You were a popular kid. You were good at sports. What sports?
I already sent them a gift.
Baseball.
Baseball. What position?
Center field, third base.
Ooh, center field.
And mine.
Willie Mays.
No, Mickey Mantle.
Already sent them a gift.
Willie Mays was too good for me.
Yeah. You couldn't go over the head.
Oh, that's right. Mickey Mantle was right there.
Yeah.
Still got that. That's good.
I was the commissioner of stickball for 12 years here in New York City.
Really?
Under Rudy Giuliani and Michael Bloomberg.
Bud Siegel over here. Yeah.
Bud? No.
No, it's Manfred.
Wait a second.
But yeah, I can do this. Enable divert trade. Placate. And develop even.
You know, when I was on ESPN.
No.
Reduce it by 20. That's good.
I was railing on Bud Selig, who is known
Oh, why is it? What the?
and the head of Major League
I thought
Baseball.
it was Baltimore.
And the boys from Bristol called up and said, "Fire
Oh,
him!"
it's hitting diminishing returns. Like their development is.
From Milwaukee,
Milwaukee.
not Baltimore.
Yeah.
Fuck.
City straight.
Yeah. Okay, wait. So
Back. Let me. Can I do that?
Absolutely. There was
No.
only one
Okay.
team. I hate them.
Were your parents Dodger fans?
Fuck.
No, my dad was from Chicago. He's a White Sox fan, and he hated my hero, Mickey Mantle.
Yeah.
So you know why it turned out the way I am. Man, I hated that.
Do you
man.
butt heads with your old man?
No, only on the White Sox and the Yankees. He called Mickey Mantle a bum, a degenerate, an alcoholic. He was right about all that, but
Really?
he was my hero, number 7 in the pinstripes, Mickey Mantle.
Maybe your dad wanted to be your hero, and he's like, why are you hero worshiping
And then,
this
you
man?
know the worst moment of my life?
No.
Years later, I met Mickey Mantle.
Tolerance of Heathens is probably going to be really overpowered.
Did you cry?
He was a total degenerate. He was a nasty person. I met
Probably gonna
Willie
do a lot of
Mays
heavy
up in
lifting.
Riverdale. I thought, Willie, say hey, kid. He was nasty. And Joe DiMaggio was nasty. All players of all time.
They're rich
were
pricks.
nasty.
Rich pricks. Yeah.
Weren't even rich. They made $100,000 each a year.
Yeah.
You know?
Who's the nicest famous person you've met?
The nicest.
The best guy.
Let's check the comments.
My kumbare Cheech, right? The nice guy.
I don't
So
know.
nice he would take a bullet for me even though he wasn't a blood relative.
Yeah.
Oh, get out of here, De Niro. Probably hates me. I have no idea. One time I walked up to him. I was introduced. He looked at me.
Bob.
If looks could kill,
There-
I would have been a
See, my thing is like I don't really care about like governmental conspiracies because every government is trying to do fucking conspiracies all the time, and they're constantly failing. It's constantly blowing up in their faces. They really have no clue what they're doing, and in reality, like the spiritual conspiracies, like the cosmic conspiracies, things that are not speakable in human language, are much more fascinating, and things that you have to meditate upon. Like for instance, the cosmic joke. You know, like the whole world is a stage, and we're just, you know, the underlying consciousness. I think there's a Broken Rune video about this, where he says like conspiracy theorists are asking the wrong questions.
I'm so excited for.
That's true. They are. I mean,
you want to do that last though, since it's less important than Nepal pose for this.
you know, it's kind of just boring.
You kidding me? I did all of those things.
Nonsense that they talk about and they think about.
Subscribe to the Pike Broadcasting Service, PBS.
I don't particularly care for it, really.
I'm expecting. I'm assuming that you probably just got off work and you just tuned into the Hassan Highway broadcast and you don't know. But if you subscribe, you are capable of rewinding and you can watch immediately, instantaneously.
The Broke Boys song.
Subscribe to rewind.
I'm not even do that.
You could also shouts out to our crackpot editing team. Watch them on YouTube because both of these videos are already up, and one of them already has 200,000 views. Oh my God, the Grand Theft Auto 6 is gonna break the economy video. 200,000 views. Wow. My editors are finally on Asmongold time.
Wow.
Yeah. Devastating flash floods in Nepal. Grand Theft Auto 6 is gonna break
Tragic.
the economy.
That is genuinely like one of the most messed up recent events. Nepal, as Donald Trump would say, nipple flash floods. He might have actually corrected his mispronunciation.
304,000 views. Did Fox News just 174,000, 161,000, 170? God damn! In one day.
Yeah.
W editors. We've started to also
Due to this specific,
Clips Industrial Complex.
you know, event.
We started to rein in the Clips Industrial Complex, which is part of the reason why you're seeing a lot of these videos do better. Where if we're putting out a video, we tell fan channels not to put out a competing video to eat away in the algorithm.
Oh wait, I gotta next these guys. Oh, I need to lower their Liberty Desire. Frick.
And they should add a contact
Frick.
email in their channel.
I can develop myself.
Every fan channel has to have a contact email.
That'll reduce it. I might develop
The Independent calls it
admin
Spikeer
too.
Democrats fighting over a Sunpiker face accusations of falling into a Republican trap. Which is true. It is true. I'm glad that the Independent has recognized it as such, because that is precisely what's going on.
Oh darn.
Austin was right? Why? Why are you saying this? Dude, listen to Austin. Austin was right. Austin was fucking right. What is going on, Hassan's new pharmacist? Why are you freaking out?
Oh, I need to stop diverting trade. That'll fix that.
Dude, some of the fan channels are so rude. Lamar, I'll comment, hey, Hassan wants you to not upload this clip VOD, and they'll be so annoying and rude about why they won't. Well, we'll take them out if they are.
Take them out.
So it's run by a
Take them out back.
Gay people. Yeah, Detroit's Wit said not seeking
Bust the cap in the ass. Obviously.
This new
I'm joking. I'm not serious. I'm not serious at all about that.
Well, I feel like there's a lot of accusations being thrown around.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, I mean, the cosmic joke is actually like a very fascinating, comforting idea because it's
God, he looks like shit.
like the way I would put it is like it literally could be any one of us that we just didn't even have a choice in the matter, and neither does like the higher monad. That like the transcendent
He had his
Yeah.
He was Jewish. Did you know that?
nature of existence itself could be utterly benevolent and self-contradictory in a way that you know, our limited perspective can't grasp, and that a lot of our struggling and hardship is not necessarily our fault or the highest God's fault, but like the, yeah, like you said, the Christian God being a utter dumbass idiot. And if that's me, then so be it. I'll try to get better, and as everyone should.
As he went,
But it
you combine the name?
I mean, it could be literally anyone and everyone, though, on another note. Like, not just me. Like, I'm not trying to say, like, I am Yahweh. When I say that, it's entirely a joke. Like, the concept of being, like, you would not want to be Yahweh. And that's the joke that I'm making, is that, like, Jung's analysis, hermeneutic and biblical analysis stands. Like, it is a good, he did good work doing his psychoanalysis of Yahweh in the Bible, where he's like, well, looks like Yahweh's got a little bit of borderline personality disorder. You know, the description of borderline personality disorder fits with that behavior, and it may be a situation where, like, our psychology has been warped by these stories that we tell, and that, like,
not really. I was still sleeping with my baseball.
like the Yahweh El Elohim distinction resulted in and results in borderline personality disorder as a concept, like a conception of the self being extant at all, which is very, very intense. And I don't think a lot of people that are particularly scientifically minded would agree with that, but scientific illuminists would certainly be like, yeah, it's definitely a possibility.
I would say a star athlete. I was captain of a team that won no games.
Well, you're the captain.
I'm gonna cross my heart. You don't mind if I cross my heart? Cross my heart and hope to die.
Yeah.
I was the captain of the baseball team as a sophomore.
Capo de team.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
This guy's a slow learner, isn't he?
I'm not a slow learner.
It's okay. Let me ask you a question.
Commendatore.
Did you like Ronzoni, Sonoboni? Were you a spaghetti bender? Did you like spaghetti?
Spaghetti bender.
You don't break it like the Metagon do. No, you don't break the spaghetti.
Wait, what are you, a Northern Italian? What do you got your nose in the air like you don't care?
No. The way they look down on us, those
my God.
The way they look down on us.
You're the ones who used to hire my grandfather to dig the
They look
ditches.
down
They
on
do the
us
Mexicans now.
from the north, on the mountaintops.
Okay, so you're
Literally, like they look down, downward, because we are below them physically.
5 people.
So the
Five human beings.
Nixon 5,
Okay.
I saved 5 people from a burning building.
You are.
Yeah, Manic Pixie Dream God type shit. Yeah.
He always knows where the cameras are.
Is the Abrahamic the very first nose ring woman? I can believe that's why.
Judo,
dyes his hair and has
judo
piercings.
black belt.
Yeah.
I was a street fighter.
Oh my God, I just realized it's been 32 minutes and he's still doing the fucking introduction. Oh my God.
I like nose ring woman, man. Don't slander them.
Has gotten through 3 lines in
I'm
the
not
intro.
even
That's why he's
joking.
talking
Those
about
rings
judo
look
still.
nice,
I
but
forgot
I
that
also
he was
don't like seek it out.
reading his notes to introduce who Curtis Leo is to his fucking audience. They just went right into it.
Okay.
Throw all the rules out.
Have you attained a black belt in any martial
Let me
art?
tell you something. You give me a chance, I'd jap you from the back. That's
What
the
is
only way
jap?
you can win.
Jewish American princess?
I knew many of those.
Jewish American
God.
princess.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, wait, go through them. Go through them.
Now I know why Jewish men die early.
Yeah,
when they marry
that's
a
true.
Jewish
It's true.
woman.
It's true. It's like, please, cancer, please
Yes,
take me
please,
away.
please, enough.
cancer, please.
They
Okay.
turn the boys into mamalukes.
So
Oh,
all
God.
To Italian mothers, the mamaluk.
Oh, we love the we love the mother. We love the. And your mother was.
Francesca. She
Your mother was a
saint.
press secretary. Okay, but let's go into
Your
this.
mother was
I
a
just wanna
press
finish your
secretary.
upbringing. All of those facts. I'm
Like,
reading.
he's desperately trying to go through the notes. He's like, your mother was this. Okay, let me just finish. Let me just read the intro, please.
You're like, this is a perfect college applicant, right? Like, how do you find yourself at McDonald's on Fordham Road in the Bronx after high school?
Gosh darn it.
You're a student body president.
Yeah,
like
It's
but
fine.
I
We got
announced that
9.
We were going to have an initiative and referendum not
We got
to
9 a
wear
month
jackets
now.
and
It's
ties.
You want to wear
Not
berets?
that bad.
No, just wanted to wear civvies, regular civvies.
When did you find out that looked good?
No, there was no berets back then.
There was no beret.
I had more
Advisor
hair on
costs
my
minus.
So the students actually voted not to wear jackets and ties. I let them out in protest, and then the headmaster, Father Alexander, and the prefect of discipline, who hated my guts right down to the marrow of his bone, said, "You're going to be on the outside looking in," and kicked me out of high school. And I never looked back. I could have had
But you were
a
the
partial
president.
scholarship to Brown University because I was the recycling guy before there was even
That's
recycling.
the other
You
thing I
left that
forgot.
out.
That's the other thing I forgot.
I thought you were smart. You're Jewish.
He
You're never
literally-
supposed to leave things out.
Okay, here's my question.
Okay.
He used to collect garbage all over his neighborhood to clean up the streets. which is-
Tons.
We got
which is a
another
theme of his
saffron
life.
right here.
And you brought it home, and your neighbors complained because there was too much.
Wouldn't you?
Why didn't your parents let you turn the house into a dump?
But let me ask you,
185.
Why did your mom and dad let you do that though?
because my mom and dad were very much like Unitarians. As long as you did the work, they would support you.
Like almost
They
a-
said, look, if you believe in this and you do the
0.1
work, we're going to be there. And my dad had to come
month
back from
from
the
that.
ship and
Yeah.
meet with the neighbors who felt their property values were going down. Because there was a junkyard on the corner, which was my house.
My mother would have killed me if I did
Oh
junk.
my God, your mother would have
They
said.
like cleanliness.
Have nothing to do with that junk man.
They
on the
thought you
corner.
were God's gift to the planet Earth. Your parents.
But did I
You
ever
had
tell
good
you
parents.
how the Jewish guy would come around
What does it have to
with
do
the
with
truck
Jewish? Okay.
and he would weigh the aluminum, the copper, and he put his thumb on the scale, not for me, but for the other day.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything about the guys from Dean Street.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Italians were worse with waste paper.
Right,
I'm telling you, they wouldn't take my waste paper. I was trying to save the world, recycle the trees,
What's she saying?
clean air, Mother Earth, global warming, climate change.
Your
I'm
taste,
the
that's
only
fine.
Republican
Yeah,
who talks
I mean-
like that.
You're the star boy.
And it's not like my preference,
Well, before I
but
got there, it was
it doesn't look bad,
Rocky Shell Station.
This is the type of generational New York ethnic
I'm
politics that most
ambivalent
schools are
about
afraid
it.
to talk about.
I'm ambivalent about Manic Pixie Dream
mean, I
Girls and
wouldn't.
Gods.
I never would. Because
Which has a
I think
fellow
I would
might-
get canceled
same
if
difference.
I did like a fraction of the ethnic commentary that Curtis Lewa has engaged in here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I would get canceled off rip like 3 minutes in.
Overnight, and then packing groceries at an AMP as the key man, and then I found my calling.
Yeah.
the Golden
0.12?
Arches
Yeah,
of
I'm
the
gonna do
Bronx.
that.
Yeah.
And I took the number 2 train, the Beast, from
And that'll
Rockaway
make it
Avenue.
go
I
up by
was
a
living
lot,
in
even.
Brownsville, then on
Yeah,
Osborne
0.16.
and Hedman. The only
Is that like an
mighty
hour?
lady.
That's like an
It's a
hour.
lot.
Yeah,
For this
I
early in
had
the game, that's
married,
pretty
first
good.
marriage, you know. So she met Jacoby, I met Myers. It only lasted about an hour. She was from the Virgin Islands. We lived in
0.12?
Brownsville. I
Oh,
took
yeah.
the train from one tough neighborhood to an even worse neighborhood
Yeah.
where the Bronx was burning. And I loved every second of it.
So you were trying to get away from your wife, so you went to like basically
she came with
the
me.
most dangerous place in New York City
Yes,
to get away.
yes.
You're like, I'm gonna go to the Bronx while it's burning during the summer of Sam. Yeah,
I
because
had
that's
sex.
how
Oh, I
much
should
of a
have
battle
had.
actually
I
was.
should have already
Does
had
not
this
say
on
Yiddish words
for
would
quite
be
a
its
while.
own news cycle. I know Yiddish words.
You know Yiddish words, Hassan? Say something.
No, don't. Wait, why? Fox News? I used to say Meshuggah. You guys know that?
What's that? Fox News is about to
Oh,
lose
you
their
think- brother, what do you
mind.
think is actively happening to you? It's not real. Cancellation is not real.
Yeah, cancellation doesn't happen.
No,
It's a
that's-
joke.
The metal band
It's
is Meshuggah.
Meshuggah, yeah.
Chutzpah, Shiksa.
This province is producing the most
There's obviously
seafood
schmuck,
in the
but
world.
Is Tuckus,
Yeah. Another one.
Schmitz, Schlepp. I think you guys forget not only, well, this is, I would say that Yiddish is more like East Coast Jewish
Yeah.
culture, more so than West Coast Jewish culture. More Ashkenazis in the East Coast, but that's why I picked up. The band is named after the Yiddish word. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, but that's where these are just Curb Your Enthusiasm words. No, it's just from literally living in the East Coast. That's it.
I really want to get
If you are in proximity to New York and New Jersey,
the
you
30
just learn a
ASAP.
shit ton of Yiddish
Maybe
words.
go to another continent.
Guys, I was born
Get
in New
develop
Jersey.
nation.
Okay, at the end of the
So I
day.
can, as soon as
What are we
possible,
fucking
get
talking
this.
about? What are we talking about?
Get the 3 extra
Shit,
development.
her describing Yiddish as Curb Your Enthusiasm
Right.
words is so funny. Yeah. Hassan makes fun of Yiddish language. Up next on Fox News, fair and balanced. Yeah, no, I know about Yiddish because of how anti-Semitic I am. Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Jewish culture is so embedded in American culture that most people know Yiddish words and use it regularly without knowing.
Yeah.
True.
That is a fact. Like chutzpah specifically is
Who
one
the
of those
fuck
things
taught you shiksa? Okay, I'm gonna repeat this one more time. I live in West Hollywood. Also, do you know how many Jewish friends I have? Many of which have married non-Jews. Are you kidding me? Again, I live in West Hollywood, okay? And even before then, guys, I lived in Miami, New Jersey, and Los Angeles. Those are the 3 places I lived in the United States of
Hassan Piker
America.
is one of the most
Okay.
Jewish Turks
What are we talking about?
in the world.
Like, these are, like, Florida, New Jersey, and Los Angeles have, with the exception of New York, these are 3 of the most, like, Jewish populated states in the country, if not the entire fucking planet, pretty much.
Nachas. Such joy. Let me tell you. I
Is
had
there a
no
storm zone
service.
next?
No
service.
I found my
Here's the Ville de
calling.
Chaya. Yeah. Okay. Wait. So
Now, one last thing
so you're
about
a night
Mickey
manager.
D's.
You're a
Mickey
night manager.
D's
Yes.
would not allow me to go to McDonald's
Yeah, Storm's
University,
End.
Oak Brook.
Why?
They said that I was
Because you got
special
kicked out
ed.
of school. They said you're a special ed?
Yeah, because they thought I was more of a bouncer than I was a manager. Which, in the Bronx, you really needed a bouncer, not a manager.
They judged a book by its cover, because you seem like a tough guy, but you're also an incredibly intelligent person.
Says who?
Not McDonald's, apparently.
No, but...
I'm sorry. Rockstar has confirmed Hood Action News. Rockstar has confirmed that Jason Starr's story in Grand Theft Auto 6 uncircumcised, but player choices in the quests could change that. Hood Action News, in my mind, is now associated with the hood of your penis. I'm now assuming that Hood Action News is just to stay up to date with all things circumcision.
Yeah.
Like, this is a circumcision-related news outlet.
Fire. That's based.
I'm Mexican, never met many Jews. Is this like AAVE but Jewish style? Serious question. No, chatter. Yiddish is not like AAVE but Jewish style. What the fuck?
Bro, people are unhinged and stupid.
Oh, that's so
I love
funny.
it.
Oh.
AAVE?
Actually, you're not right. Okay, you know what? I take it back. You're actually kind of right. No, that's actually not the worst way to describe it.
African American, yeah. A black son, yeah.
Yeah, it's more like, yeah, it's like
Your
Creole.
experiences with ceremonial magic and magic in general?
It's,
it's a lot,
mishmash.
bro.
Goyim, please use
The way
Yiddish.
I would
We won't
explain my
cancel you.
experiences with ceremonial magic is like
Goyim do
the Mass of the
Yiddish
Phoenix
wrong.
makes
People
me
say schmuck.
like it's like a very clean drug-free high that is like spiritually profound. Like you don't see or hear things, but you do have this intense euphoria that is unshakable. Like you could have the worst day ever
Based on German
afterwards,
phonetically, yes.
and it would still be fine.
This is
I find you to be incredibly intelligent.
LBPR and Star Ruby.
As well, I did. I was proud.
They
of
make
it.
me tingle all over. Actually, no. They don't make me tingle all over. They kind of feel like a cleansing, like an emptying
Wait, so you're at
of
McDonald's,
sensation, and then
you're in Fordham Road.
that prepares
Let's go,
the
1977.
body for
There's a serial killer in the Bronx.
what's it
right?
called?
They're rolling black.
I'm actually gonna
like,
pause
it's a
this
real
real
shit. Like fucking, like
it's
mute it. So like, Liber Resh Vel Helios is what makes me feel like this tingling in every part of my body. Typically what it does is it actually makes it like along my spine for the most part, from head to toe, along like my inner thighs, like towards the bone, and then to my calves, and my knees to my feet, and what it's like is like I feel like this intense tingling in my left ear. I don't know why. I don't know for what reason. I don't know. I'll look it up. What is that? Yeah. Energy shifts and resonance, clairaudience and communication, intense focus. And then the physical and physiological perspective, changes in breathing and posture, blood pressure and stress response, environmental factors. Yeah, and there's different ways you can deal with that. I typically will record it in my journal right here. I posted a dream entry that I've had resulting from my ceremonial magic, which was probably like the most intense and otherworldly that I've ever had. It was like Jeffrey Epstein. Like I arrested the fucking demonic version of Jeffrey Epstein, where like he was like Like he became an extra dimensional demon, and then I fucking arrested him, fucking threw him away. And there was this, and the guy that before that, the guy that knocked my teeth out in jail, you know, I dreamt that it was like a different chain of events where he shanked me, and he tried to kill my ass. And then like I just like, no you, I know you'd him in the dream, and he just fucking like collapsed into a fucking nothing. Like the most crazy, insane dream I could have ever had. And there was more to it. Like, it was like a whole romance movie that like I was actually the main character in, and then there were other main characters, and those were the antagonist villains of the dream story. It's very weird.
Did your friends survive the 80s? Your gay friends?
Very weird. I have much more stories like that, but I don't.
No, but
You know, it's personal.
Gay men, a lot of them died. Like, in the
God, that was a horror age.
Yeah.
And the nation turned our backs on them. We didn't do all we could have done for them.
Did you know people that died?
That was the evil Dr. Fauci.
Dr. Fauci, give us vaccines. Yeah, people like I know someone that unironically thinks the Dr. Fauci song and like the Dr. Fauci prayer candles are authentic. Like people authentically practice Faucian religion.
That's a perfect example of circling back to his point earlier, being quiet about Israel.
It's
How is he a Republican? Yeah, I asked that question to myself, and maybe it's because he's from New York. He's just so New York that like this is as like Andrew Cuomo is sincerely a more conservative person than a guy who
seafood.
Paramilitary.
Oh what? I thought it was
in, you know, New York subways for.
I don't know.
I mean,
excuse me.
I genuinely think Andrew Cuomo is unironically more conservative than Curtis Lewa is.
Probably. I don't know much about them individually, but I would assume so based upon what I've heard at this moment.
He talks about Salvador Allende in this video, believe it or not.
Oh my god.
They don't make this kind of guy anymore. Yeah, unfortunately, the party polarization is so deeply set in nowadays that it's virtually like it's impossible to get a guy like this. There's no more like the last guy who did this, ironically enough, was Donald Trump, right? The heterodox conservative Donald Trump, and look at what he is now as opposed to how he was running in 2016. When Donald Trump was running in 2016, he was literally running as a pro-trans Republican.
What do you?
It sounds
Shardy?
like the past.
Who is that? Who is Shardy? What the fuck? Let me see. Shardy the Egregore. Okay. Soy Jack Party. Oh. So like the Soy Jack, yeah, the Soy Jack Party. Soy Buru. I have not seen that. I don't know if I want to. Fauciism, not. Yeah, it does sound like a joke religion they would start. It probably, I mean, maybe it is. Yeah, meme analysis really should capitalize on that. It sounds like that sounds like it would be freaking gold for their kind of content creation. Oh yes, LGBT for Trump. Yes, obviously.
He famously said North Carolina should drop the transgender bathroom issue, and that if Caitlyn Jenner wants to piss in any bathroom, it's fine by me, as long as she's pissing in Trump Tower. That's what he said. That was 2016.
Is that true though? Did he mean it?
And
or was
then
he just
would
trying
fuck up
to
at times, and he would be
farm
like, because he was trying to lock
votes?
down the evangelicals, so he would fuck up and say accidentally shit like, "Yeah, I want to lock up women who have abortions."
Oh,
I remember
God.
this because I wrote about it at the time. I did a video on it. I talked about.
I
how
might even do
that
chance to
is
capture enemy
technically
ships
the
more.
anti-abortion position.
I'm gonna
to
deal
punish
with this
women
for
who
now.
get abortions, but you're not supposed to say it out loud. You're supposed to basically redirect the attention to the doctors, the evil doctors that are conducting the abortions, that kind of thing. But yeah. This isn't to say that he was woke, by the way, chatters. Curtis
No, he was
Sliwa
not
is
woke.
definitely a lot more woke than Trump ever was.
Donald
also
Trump
was
is
the
not
one who
woke
was,
in the
like,
slightest. He's just
taking out full page ads in the New York Times.
like the way I would
demanding
describe him is
execution
he's the
Central Park
godfather of the
5, and when they did
chuds.
all that stuff. His family was
And that
investigated
gives
by
him
the
too
federal
much credit,
government
too much-
for refusing to rent properties to black people. So he was also still very racist. He's been racist. My point is, like, this kind of conservative, unironically, has died with Donald Trump in some respects. Like, I think party polarization is completely set in. I mean, who knows? Never say never. Things might change, but this country has become, like, significantly more conservative broadly. I've been thinking about the whole, like, apologies for being too woke in 2020 posture that we're seeing from Democrats right now. And while I've defended the woke 1, woke 2.0 distinction, partially because this community is responsible for it, let's be real.
Damn, Hassan.
I don't like
I didn't know you.
that there
I
are
didn't know
so many
the
Democrats running
Hassan
around
Hasanabi
apologizing
community
for,
was such
wanting a better future.
a mover and a
Like, there are
shaker in
certain
the
elements
world.
of woke 1.0,
Oh,
certain
we even have the pirate
excesses,
round.
social excesses that you can criticize or whatever. But
Oh heck
I
yeah!
actually
We have the
fucking
pirate
hate
missions.
Democrats constantly apologizing like they should be ashamed of being, too accommodating or
This is
being
good.
too woke. Like, I don't, like, what are we doing? It's almost like we're telling the public it's appropriate to be bullied for having good takes early on. You know? The excess
That's
in this
good
case
that we
where you were
got
too
this.
nice? No. When I say social
I
excess,
mean, we
I'm
can
talking about cases where you weren't nice at all. You were being
Really
a fucking asshole.
leverage this
Under the
to,
moniker of woke.
create.
That's the main difference, I think. And people still do this. People still do this all the time. They're like the moral
bucks.
posturing, the endless moral posturing, claiming that you're operating from a higher moral playing field, and your opposition is lower than you, even though you're a real piece of shit. You know what I mean? There's a lot of real pieces of shit on the left. Just because they have good politics doesn't mean they're good people. Hassan, you literally said I should die because
I try
I'm
to be a
white.
good person. So. I may be a terrible person, but I try to be a good person. And sometimes I
Won't
fail.
someone
you
defend you
know?
on Jon Stewart's podcast?
Sometimes I
There's
fail.
whole controversy about.
Oh, this is from 2 weeks ago, chatter.
Maybe
Bro,
even
Jon Stewart,
regularly
come on,
I
man.
fail.
You gotta have me on the pod, big dog. What are we doing? Anyway, look, that's all I got for today. I have to do an interview. I have to conduct an interview.
Alright, that's fine.
So I gotta go. But
see.
this
Who
was
else
a
is
wonderful
on?
day.
Is Carol from Woman
Great
streaming?
day. Lots of fun, mostly because of the Grand Theft Auto 6 thing. I'm gonna be honest, like it's fucking.
Rogan is about to
That really
stream in
put
10
me
minutes.
in a good mood, even though Twitch was dying. in
Real
the
Info
process.
Wars?
I was excited. There's something. to look
Ooh.
forward to. Everybody postpone suicides now. 2 things. 2 reasons. 1, Israel has not been held accountable.
Yeah, that's true. Israel has not been held accountable.
As we cross
Postpone.
them, we'll report that to you. So whales are
The,
emerging by
you know.
droves. We have one here, but we're going to see quite a bit more whales ascending. Say they also had a fetus protruding from the adult. So this is a pregnant whale, and whales
Pregnant whale.
don't generally give birth. So whales emerge from deep eggs or deep in the sand, black sand underneath the deep ocean, and sort of from the molten core. But we're now seeing whales are getting pregnant left and right, emerging from the ocean and dispersing into the atmosphere, hopefully on their way to heaven.
Is this a rerun?
This is a sign, like I tell you, this is a sign that things are going in the wrong
marathon.
direction.
Okay.
Another train derailment. Get to this real quick. 3 trains carrying corn derail into canal in downtown Richmond. Now,
I don't know if I want to watch
it
this.
doesn't take rocket science to find out that
It's a
deep
little
state
too
forces within
serious
government
for my.
have taken these trains out because they do not want people getting corn. There's way too much of emphasis on soy, and they're trying to get soy, trying to derail America.
Damn it! I accidentally got rid of the game. There we go. I got it. What you saying? Oh, I missed it. Oh. I'll just go back to the. There we go. Now I can see the chat. Oh, nothing new. 101 views. Wow. All right. I'm gonna wait on that so I can do the stability. Boost it back up though. 305. Yeah, keep them. I think I'm gonna go with expansion first again, but this time I'm gonna try to finish it as soon as possible rather than focusing on tech. And then exploration as soon as I can get that, and then naval again. Because that naval barrage cost is powerful. Very powerful. Awesome. Awesome stuff. I mean, naval ideas are just really good in general. I just, like for a naval focused nation, it's, you know, obviously it's naval ideas. It's in the name. 1.23, all right. Works. I want to save like a couple ducats from this. not gonna do that though. 3.47, yeah. Solid. Do that instead. Check the reforms. I'll drop it. Pretty crappy that we got seafood in our capital. But it, you know, improved relations isn't that bad of a modifier. Saffron giving us -10 maintenance cost for maintenance. Kind of trash. A little garbage. But yeah, Driftmark will reduce it by quite a bit. Should I just go in different directions? Take all of the, you know, trade nodes? Not trade nodes, natural harbors and positive, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. To go ahead and just take all of the, you know, trade bonuses I can. Yeah, screw it. Knowledge is power. There. Yep. No edict. Save some money. We're no longer trading in saffron. That's not that big of a deal, really. Saffron's not so valuable. Incomprehensible Wojaks. Yeah. Yeah. Wojaks are funny. I also think it's funny to like intentionally present yourself as a Wojak, like bait people into making you into a Wojak. I know that that may not seem conventionally like advisable or intelligent, but you know, I mean, you can make use of it. You know, it's in a purely opportunist sense, something that you can capitalize on. Now, how you capitalize on it is really what matters more. I don't know how and why people that have been made into memes or that have been part of memes don't just like completely and utterly well, I guess for a major reason, which is that they don't want to become a lol cow. Like, the reason why people wouldn't like instantaneously be like, advocate for the best politics, as soon as they have any amount of you know, popular acclaim or interest towards them, because they don't want to be you know, targeted by the most deranged, unhinged psychopaths. for lack of a better word, on the internet in real life. But even then, like, just don't give them ammunition, you know? Like that, when you have too good of politics dealing with people like that, it just becomes a joke. Like, they become a joke in and of themselves, trying to, you know. Redevelopment time. And you know, that's kind of unfair, because there are people that have made use of a public platform to just be like, good advocacy, like insert good advocacy here, and you know, they don't really have that bad of a issue, because you know, they did it in such a fitting and good way that, you know, people would be willing to back them up. Yeah. Yeah, Storm's End gives you discipline as well. Good. I might get, I'm gonna get advisors to go to 10, 10, 10. We are about to get established religious institutions. Give us a clergy estate, and this one more administrative point a month. Solid. But we really need to focus on admin. I might even go for a admin tech or admin. Yeah, two guy. So I can get this tech 5 quicker. Get that idea group. Yeah. Religious diplomats, yep. Now we have 12, 10, 10. Yeah. Solid. What are you saying? Oh yeah. Yeah, I kind of intended for that. I knew that I looked like a soy jack with the one tooth, and I was intentionally doing that. I thought it looked hilarious because it did, you know. And it was funny, so I did it. Oh God, that's terrible. You were in Discord servers with 30-plus-year-olds talking about and messing with quote unquote lol cows. Yeah, yeah, you should not have. I'm glad you're out of that. Yeah, I think a lot of people need to do major shadow work. It's one of those things that is never ending. Whether it's like a literal spiritual thing or if it's like a psychological thing, it doesn't really matter. Because I might go with exploration first instead. The nature of like the psychological and sociological and spiritual, it's very messy, and there are a lot of caveats that, you know, it's difficult to differentiate between each one, and I think that it is yeah, it's weird. It's very fascinating thing, though. It's not something that's very easy to get across in layman's terms, because it takes a lot of specialized jargon to understand that stuff. Although intuiting it in a linguistic sort of fashion is actually pretty awesome. Like being able to meditate upon those more abstract, intense frameworks and find some deeper truths that elude linguistics is always fun. Always really, really fun. Yeah. Fire? 0.09 ducats a month income. Heck yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I am a soy jack by soy jack party definition of a soy jack. Bald, have glasses, and a stubble. Hey, I mean, heck, man. That's all right with me, you know? If I'm a soy jack, then I'm a soy jack. You know, it doesn't exactly matter if, you know, I disagree with that, because if I am, then I am, you know? But then, like, there's different things, like, I don't think I'm an incel, because I don't expect sex, you know? I work for it. I try to improve myself. I try to be kind to people, and I do simp. That's one thing that I think is a legitimate thing, like, oh, you're an incel because you simp for women. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what you do when you want to have a good relationship with someone of the other sex, or even not even other sex, like of any persuasion. You know, you don't be mean to people if you like them. Unless, of course, you're intentionally playing around and you're, like, teasing them. In which case, you know, that's normal, too. In fact, that can even be more. Yeah, I'm not going to get into that. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm an incel because I'm an anarchist. Like, I don't think that I'm a feminist. I don't think that, like, men deserve sex and that women are inherently inferior to men. It's just, you know, it's easy to make that conflation, that false conflation, without really thinking about it, where you're like, ah, yes, someone trying to not just get laid, but have a positive relationship with a woman. Incel. Like, no. No, you're making a big mistake there. You're stigmatizing people being positive towards women, and yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, I mean, simping may be one of those things where, like, women would prefer not having simps on them, but then other times they're like, you know, I kind of do want simp. And it's an ambiguity thing. Especially if their monetary flow relies on simps. Like, yeah, obviously. They obviously want simps, but they also don't want simps to go too far and reduce their own quality of life in favor of them, you know? It's I'm reiterating stuff that everybody knows already right now, and that's kind of stupid, but you know, it's whatever. Oh yeah, if Dave makes a video about, like, explaining that he wasn't quite so serious, or like adds something to the description saying, I know he was joking, I'm joking too, I would 100% make a video apologizing to him. Yeah. Without a doubt. Actually, I'm gonna check the. Professor Dave. Let's check it out. Let's see the description. My stalker troll. Well, I finally arrived. I have my first full-fledged stalker troll. What the fuck is my life? A life you chose, buddy. That's like the entire point I was trying to make, like by doing the joke as full. Yeah, I mean, I would not be opposed to apologizing. In fact, I may apologize right here, right now, and do another one after I finish the stream. You know, sorry, Dave. I really brought the LARP too far, made the joke go too far, and you know, I enveloped myself in the act too heavily, to the point where you know, I just gave you another video to make. And that's not even a bad thing. I mean, good for you. I mean, I'm glad you got another video to make from that. Yeah, it's just another day, you know? Although I do think there are legitimate, like, I'll show you. I'll explain. The most recent videos that I made, specifically talking about, yeah, congratulations. Professor Dave explains, congratulations, you played yourself non-dually. That, I think, has legitimate critiques and concessions and points that I made. Anarchism is our anti-incel rant. That's another one. I just did that. I just talked about the same subject as that video not too long ago. I will unironically say, yeah, I do think that Dave was a little blasé with his Luigi Mangione carrying the torch statement on his tier list bonus video. I do think that is a very legally dangerous thing to say. Like say to how many people was that? Like, and yeah, well, I say this shit all the time. I waste the government's time, the FBI's time, because I'm an anarchist. Like I want to make a assertion, a report, anonymous or identified report that is intentionally just legitimate enough that, you know, they authentically should look at it and think about it, but at the same time they shouldn't they're not going to act on it, because the line between like protected speech and inciting violence is so blurry and ill-defined that it should be defined and you know, made less dotted rather than completely expansion pack, not bonus. How many viewers does that have? 1.92.
Hey everyone, we're going
Yeah, I mean that pretty bad statement. Pretty bad statement. Like and I've made a worse statement regarding Luigi Mangione. I got terms of service restricted for a week because of my statements about his you know, I'm not gonna go further. I don't want to get flagged again. I don't want the stream to get taken down immediately for saying this stuff. It was a terms of service strike for organized crime, which is very ironic because that's coming from YouTube and Google, who are deeply involved with the Fellowship of Friends. A literal like sex trafficking and like assault organized crime syndicate. So it's very very bad news bears coming from them to say that. You know, it's very it's like what percentage I think of the company of Google, and I think of YouTube it's less. That's more legitimate, but the parent company of YouTube. What percentage? Roughly 50% of the team members in the Google Developer Studio unit were alleged to be members of the Fellowship of Friends, according to a whistleblower lawsuit filed against Google. Oh my gosh, and it's 25 workers in the Developer Studio. Financial tithe percentage. Tithe 10% of their monthly earnings and income to the organization. I think my stance on like religious payments is a lot funnier. I made a tweet about this. It's pinned to my Twitter. Pay me to pray, please and thank you. If you're part of my religion, you don't have to pay me money. Pay me acknowledgement. You're like, homeboy, I acknowledge you. I see you. I respect you in your head, and then pray. You know. Like that is much more legitimate than 10% tithe. I don't like tithing. I don't like most organized religious systems and ideas. I find absolutely abhorrent and disgusting. Like I don't know. It's nothing wrong with the religions themselves and the people in them. But their leadership and their practices, yeah, they're horrible. They're absolutely horrendous. Ooh, what you saying? Let me see. Let me read that. You technically win. He doesn't know you're chill. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, careful though. If you're not careful, he'll give you a restraining order possibly. Yeah, I probably should. Google's model used to be don't do evil. Also, I did read a book and on Pizzagate. Apparently Elsagate is tied to it too. Yeah, it's very weird how like all of these conspiracy theories, or not even conspiracy theories, actual conspiracies overlap. And like they're all connected. And like in a way like they're not connected also, like they're completely separate, but like because people are compartmentalizing their own minds, you know, there used to be in 2026 there used to in 2026 there used to be these MK Ultra like videos saying red your trigger is Spider-Man, blue your trigger is Elsa. Yeah, I know, that was a very weird time of the internet. I don't actually, you know what I might do? I might record the video, the apology video right now. Dave, I would just like to say I apologize for the highly offensive, threatening and violent statements that I made. They were not in all seriousness. They were in jest, and I authentically hope you know I mean no ill intention towards you. And if we were to ever meet in person, I'd certainly prefer being a friendly person to you and kind. Finding out what we agree on, what we disagree on. I know we agree a lot on Israel and Zionism and genocide as a whole, in all authenticity. And we agree on scientific rigor, although we disagree about the ways that you can apply scientific rigor in that system of the scientific method and peer review and such. I, in my opinion, it's something that you can apply to spiritual and metaphysical studies through ritual and occult ceremonial magic. And that's something that you obviously disagree with, and I'm not trying to, talk bad on you for saying that and having that opinion and that position. I just think that it's, don't knock it till you try it, kind of thing. Yeah, it was, I think that's about it. Also, I did not mean, when I was talking about the astral cuckoldry stuff, I did not mean that as like you and your wife are literally, like, I was not saying I even fantasize about that. I never have, never will. What I was saying is that, I don't know, maybe on some higher plane of existence, that is something we do. I don't know. I don't care. Yeah. And I think that's an epistemic humility thing, where I was intentionally poking fun at y'all, but I was also complimenting her at the same time. I was not intending that as like a hostile thing, though, or like a, violent fantasy or whatever, in the slightest. And also, I want to say as well, I did intentionally actively contradict myself repeatedly, as I suspect you did too, and seeing that from me. So yeah, love you. I like your content. I do watch it all the way through usually, especially when it's stuff that I don't know. I'm in a lot of cases I don't know the specific wording of certain things, but I do know, like the generalized systems thereof. Like it's mostly because I've dealt with wildlife, I've dealt with language, I've dealt with molecular biology. I have a baseline level of schooling, and personal interest in science as well. I'm trying to cover all my bases. I'm not sure what else I could say. I think that's about all I gotta say. Anyways, sorry, Dave. I didn't mean to scare you. I hope we can set all this aside and be friends, because we have common, we like common people in the streaming space, in the content creation space and influencer spaces. And I do have specific critiques of you that you're not consistent about like edutainment stuff, and that you diminish the quality and necessity for edutainment while doing it yourself, and that's fine. I like that about your content. It's entertaining, if not a little surface level, and that's good. People need that, to get a baseline introduction into science. Good stuff. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry again. I apologize profusely. And I will say, I do continue and maintain that like spiritual enslavement is a real thing. People do it to each other all the time, and that there's many such cases of it. Now, does that mean that you have the right to degrade and beat up and, hurt your spiritual lessers? No, not in the slightest. It's one of the most disgusting authoritarian things about spirituality and religion is when that happens. It's it's just the nature of metaphysical truth that that kind of paradigm replicates itself across ages. And it's something that I hope we can work towards creating a better version of within this current new Aeon. And I think that is such the case is that the fractaline self-symmetry of the universe is self-correcting, at least in part, in these ways through negative and positive reinforcement, as well as negative and positive, what's the word I'm looking for? Examples. Where, like, Crowley was notoriously abusive and terrible and narcissistic and crazy, but he was also quite the opposite at the same time. And then Terence McKenna, he was better about that stuff. He was much more of the positive and much less of the negative. Robert Anton Wilson, same. Someone else, like, I'll give you an example off YouTube. Two people, actually. Third Eye Tyrone, just a great example. He's awesome. His channel uses philosophy, metaphysics, and science to create a transformative message for those with the ears to hear. Then another one, Ola Veritas. These are two specific African American creators that I genuinely like. One is a Thelemite herself, and I love her. She's great. She's a fantastic woman from what I've seen. And she is a wise, just great. Who else? I'm trying to find. I want to find other people of different races and Mavis Lynn. She's another Thelemite. Another Thelemite that is like, I think she's non-binary. She may not, have disclosed that her gender identity, and I don't want to, misgender her, but I think she's non-binary. She's trans. Is she? I don't know. Maybe she just identifies as queer. I don't. Gender queer. Then another one that just came up. Hi. This is I don't know what race she is. I don't think it matters really. Scarlet Star Sanctum. She's great. I haven't really. I just subbed to her. I didn't really. I mean, one thing I will say that I felt kind of hurt about, like, the video Dave did, and I hope that you'll apologize, at least in the comments to this video, and I'll pin it if you do. That I felt like you were bashing, minority religions for being weird. Yeah, and historically we've already dealt with so much. Like there were Thelemites that went through the Holocaust. They survived the Holocaust. Grady McMurtry, I think. Grady McMurtry. Yeah. Was it Grady McMurtry? No. It was, I'll look it up. Thelemites. And that's not to say, like, it's not the oppression Olympics, you know? We made it out easier because we were typically not, you know, racial minorities or religious minorities that were broadly considered targets of the mass killing, the intentional, horrific genocide. We were perceived as occult competitors, you know, magical adversaries and interlocutors, rather than like people to be systematically exterminated. I mean, as well as Freemasons were also suppressed. Numerous esoteric groups. Karl Germer, yep. I mean, he is the most famous example of a Thelemite. And then there were other Thelemic communities and contacts, so like Martha Kunzel, the Panzer Lodges. Yeah, it's a fascinating history. I know you may feel like you don't have time to learn about a minority religion such as ours. You only have time to, you know, slap us as weird, and say, don't even think about it to your audience. But, you know, we consider ourselves scientifically minded people as well. And we hope that, I hope that, you know, I can create a better image of myself and others in the future. Although we may never fully be able to have a normal view or vision from the outside world due to the, I mean, literal blood ritual, you know, like that. Yeah, I mean, the Mask of the Phoenix is the Mask of the Phoenix, man. It's one of those things, like, would you say that the Aztec religions were inherently bad beyond the, like, if it was like a sole practitioner of an Aztec folk religion that did something similar to me, would you feel the same way about them? Or like a Mayan, or it's yeah, it's a fascinating discussion. I don't think you would. I think it was purely the character that I was putting on for you that resulted in you being so adversarial. It was, you know, golden rule stuff. I was adversarial to you because I wanted you to be adversarial to me. Yeah. Like, I will say, I do think that the Aztec and Mayan blood sacrifice, like human sacrifice aspect of their religion, very bad. Very bad. Although I do wonder sometimes if there is a legitimacy to it. You know, like the, not in the literal, the world is constantly being reborn and recreated in a cycle where, like, the sun literally dies and comes back to life. Although there is, you know, Near Eastern, scripture belt based religious precedent for such a perspective in, like, the Mithra, Jesus, Horus, who else? Dionysus. also the Indian aspects. So like Inanna and Ishtar in Mesopotamia, Ugaritic, Baal, Mesoamerica, Quetzalcoatl. I mean, yeah, Osiris. Yeah, I mean, it's I don't know. Maybe there is something to it. Maybe there's not. It's just a fascinating theological thing to think about. And that, like, yeah, I mean, if there were some kind of precedent to feed some kind of engine of creation and existence and destruction, where, like, the human sacrifice of the Mesoamericans was not just legitimate, but justified in a grand metaphysical scale, which is really dark and disturbing and messed up to think about, even. But it's important to think about nonetheless. Then, I don't see why, cutting yourself in a ritualistic blood magic scenario would be all that, necessary to frown upon, given that contemplation and, yeah, Anyways, I'm dragging on. I'm running on the video. I'm sorry. Hopefully you accept my apology. I would accept yours I accept yours preemptively if you are going to give one. Yeah. Hope you have a good day, Dave. I like your content. I'll say that again. Bye. Entertainment, I guess, yeah. Excuse me, that's disgusting. All right. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I don't have access or the capability. I could make it I think you have the ability once you upload a video to clip it into a short individually, like a 3-minute or 60-second clip. Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let me see. I've been streaming like 2 hours and 48 minutes. Oh my gosh. I might call it for now. Yeah. Yeah, I would enjoy collaborating with them. All right. I think I'm gonna get off XSD or XSK DAC. Hope you enjoyed watching me ramble and watch streams and play the video game, EU4. It's fun. It was nice talking to you in the chat. Yeah. All right. See ya.